We live.
Go to your room. Wait, mommy, wait. No, I'll take the car away. My mommy will take the car away. Mommy, you put the seat. That's the same car. No, because it's not supposed to be. It's only the seat. But no. No. Nobody's not playing. I can play with you because
Man, y'all see it. I got the hookah tonight. Because we want all the smoke with Notre Dame. We want all the smoke with the ACC commissioner for even letting them come in here and bend them over. Now, I ain't mad that Notre Dame came in here. I'm mad that they came in here and basically dictate who they wanted to play. Miami, they plain out didn't want to play Miami. Now the ACC bent over, let them do whatever they want to do. It is what it is, plain and simple. Now, all they got to do not tomorrow, Saturday, beat Syracuse and they in the ACC championship. A lot of people saying Clemson versus Virginia Tech. That's the only reason. That's the only way Miami get in there. And we got to win. We got to beat Duke and beat North Carolina. Man, throw that out the window. Throw it away. Throw that out the window. I know nobody in here is. Well, first off, let me stop talking for y'all. Is there anybody in here right now that believe that Virginia Tech is going to beat Clemson? Anybody in here? Let me do a roll call, man. Xavier, what's going on with you, boss? Jordan, what's good? Hurricane Spiniard, what's going on, man? I hope everybody having a good night. Cane Juice 305, we lit, yes sir. Thank you, boss. Did he cancel? Nah, I ain't cancel, man. Zoe was online, so it's a respect thing, man. You wait till he get off, and then you go on. Maiden Dade, what's going on, boss? Hurricane Chris, what's good with you? Let's let me make sure I don't miss nobody. Oh man, Hammer. Oh, I even forgot to hit the Hammer Gang on them. J Play, what's going on? Hammer Gang, cause we always hit the nail on the head. All right, Demetrius, what's going on with you, man? Hope you're doing good too, boss. I'm doing all right. Dennis, what's up, my brother? Orange and Green Blood in the building. What's good, family? King of Battles, what's going on with you? Young Jedi Kane, what's up? What's up, man? Oh man, what's going on with you? FSU Rose, what's going on with you, man? And we got Panama Jack in the building. What's going on with you? Anything can happen, I doubt. Yeah. I'm not on the train. I'm not on that train. I don't see Virginia Tech beating. I do not see Virginia Tech beating Clemson at all. I'm not finna sit there and ride that train. It's not happening. I don't see it happening. Virginia Tech been getting beat. Hell, we beat Virginia Tech by 1 point with a depleted team. We had like 13 players out. Now, I still think we should have beat them way better than 1 point, but it is what it is. Our last 4 games that we won, we ain't beat no opponent by more than 5 points. So it is what it is. Playoffs, committee, all of them getting together. You got a 2-loss Georgia team in front of us. You got an Iowa State team in front of us. Now, all that jumping around, Miami ain't playing. So I ain't got too much to say about the whole rankings and everything. But Miami do play this weekend, and we do play Duke. And what I'm expecting a blowout, plain and simple. I'm expecting Reed Lashley to get this offense together. We can't come out with that, let's get it done in the fourth quarter. Let's, pull it together in the last minute and win again. No, we can't do that. They already disrespected us. The playoff committee, we've been sticking in the top 10 for a team that's not played for almost a damn month. So it is what it is. But now we got to rack up them style points. It's time to get it. All right, we got some more coming in. Redhead, what's going on with you, boss? Norman, what you doing, boss? What's going on with you, man? How you doing, boss? Uh, what's going on, boss? Scorpio Kane, what's going on with you? SEC dog, what's going on, man? It's a good evening, man. Like, yeah, SEC. See, he a Georgia fan, so I don't. What I don't realize, what I don't understand is how does a Georgia team with two losses, not just two losses, but two blowout losses. How are they even in front of us? How are they even moving up in the rankings? I understand they started a new quarterback. They looked good last game, but at the same time, how does a two-loss Georgia team with two blowouts, plain and simple? Alabama blew them out. They didn't have a chance in that game. The Gators blew them out, and the score could have been worse in the Gator game, but the Gators let down on them. So I don't know how Georgia's even in there. UGA is awful. Why are we even ranked? Shaking my hey, it is what it is, man. It's an SEC thing. We've gotten accustomed to it over the years. Bergie, what's going on with you, boss? Good evening, people. I hope all is good with you. Clemson is going to destroy Virginia Tech. It's not even going to be close. Trust me, I don't believe it's going to be close at all. Trevor Lawrence, he's hungry to play. And he's going to go out there and he's going to do his thing, plain and simple. Now, ACC championship-wise, you got Notre Dame already solidified a spot in the ACC championship game. They could go out tomorrow and lose to Syracuse, and they still playing in the ACC championship. They got a bye week too. So go out tomorrow, win or lose. They're going to wait and play the ACC championship. That's how it's going down. Notre Dame came in here. Miami was begging to play Notre Dame. James put it out there plain and simple. Before this scheduling and everything, he was begging to play Notre Dame. And you think the ACC commissioner would have put two and two together? Okay, Miami and Notre Dame, they got history. You know, every time these two team plays, it's always had all eyes on it. All eyes on it. 2017, when we blew them out the water, the whole place was packed. Everybody and their mama was tuned into that game. If Miami and Notre Dame was playing this season, it would have been the same way. Everybody would have been tuned in. But like I said, they came in. They did not want to play Miami. Now, they played Florida State. They played North Carolina. They played Clemson. But they avoid playing Miami. Why avoid Miami? Why? And the ACC commissioner just bend over for them. Look, they are in the ACC in every single sport except for football. Except for football. They play volleyball. Hell, they play golf. Whatever sport you can name in the ACC, they play it. Year in and year out. They are in the ACC in all those sports. Now, when it comes to football, I guess they got a little contract with NBC, so they don't want to join. And the ACC, okay, Notre Dame, yeah, whatever you want. Okay, Notre Dame. Notre Dame ain't freaking Jesus, bro. Notre Dame ain't Jesus. I don't know who. This was the year to stick it to Notre Dame. Notre Dame needed the ACC. The ACC didn't need Notre Dame. We didn't need them. Plain and simple. We could have had the Atlantic versus the Coastal and went on like it was any other year. Any other year. They need to stop bending over for Notre Dame. Now, if Notre Dame had came in here and they played Miami, they beat Miami, they go on to the ACC championship, I wouldn't say nothing. I wouldn't have nothing to say. We would have at least had a say so in whether or not they make it, because we would have played them. But right now, we don't have a say so. We don't. We win out any other season right now. We win out. We go into the ACC championship. Any other season. But this season, nah, because Notre Dame is here. Notre Dame avoid playing Miami. We go to two teams out of the division play against each other with best records. When it could come down to, two or three teams with, the same record, and then we got this whole tiebreaker thing. It's crazy. Now, if you look at how this playoff committee is working, you could see right through it. You can see how they rigging everything. They got Georgia ranked at number 8, making it look good for Alabama if they were to lose to Florida in the SEC championship. I don't think Florida's gonna win that game. I'm just gonna say that. But that's what they're doing. They setting it up. Look at North Carolina. Notre Dame beat North Carolina. Did North Carolina drop? No, they moved up 2 spots. When has that ever happened? How do you lose a game and move up? That's what this whole committee is trying to do. If Clemson go out there and beat Notre Dame in the ACC championship, they're gonna try to make a whole resume for Notre Dame to put them in there. That's what they're doing. The ACC, the whole, come on, man. All of them is, you can see it. You can see it this season. Any other season, there could be arguments about it, but you can see it. North Carolina moved up 2 spots after losing. Miami dropped like 3 spots. We won the game by 1 point and we dropped 3 spots. But you telling me that North Carolina lose a game and move up 2 spots? When has that ever happened? Somebody tell me. Maybe I'm wrong. Somebody tell me. Somebody point that out. When has a team lost and move up? When? If that's the case, when Clemson beat us, we should have moved up in the rankings. We should have went from 7 to 6 or even 5. Hell, when has that ever happened? The committee is setting things up right now. They're trying to make sure that Georgia stays in the top 10. So the wins by Florida, the wins by Alabama looks good. So at the end of the season, when they pick those teams to put them in the playoffs, they got a better resume. Oh, look, Florida beat Georgia. Alabama beat Georgia, but Georgia's ranked number 8, so they look good. They beat a good team. That's what they're doing. In Cincinnati, I feel bad for y'all. BYU, I feel bad for y'all. Y'all could go undefeated, and y'all going to get overlooked, plain and simple. It is what it is, plain and simple. Let me see where we at. Two losses, not blowouts with combined record. 1 loss. Man, look, I don't care who y'all had at quarterback. I don't care who was playing at the time. Y'all lost. Blowout losses. You got blown out. You should not be in the top 10 right now. Iowa State got 2 losses. I don't know why they in the top 10. They just, like I said, they setting this thing up. Watch it play out. They setting it up. They being obvious this season. Any other season, they would have went around here and there. But they being obvious. Plain and simple. Let me catch up with the chat, man. So we got JT Christ. I don't care who y'all got in at quarterback right now. All I'm saying, Georgia quarterback situation, whatever, finish y'all games, win out, whatever. But y'all ain't top 10. Not with them 2 blowout losses. Ain't no coming back from that. Any other team right now with 2 blowout losses would not be in the top 10. Miami got 1 loss. 1 loss, and at the time was to the number 1 team in the country, but we sitting at number 10. Hell, we dropped. We didn't even play, and we dropped. Clemson is going to smoke Notre Dame. Trust me, I don't have $1 on Notre Dame in that ACC championship. I don't have $1 on Notre Dame. I don't think they're going to beat Clemson. They beat them. They beat Clemson without Trevor Lawrence and a couple defensive players and this, that, and the third. But I don't. If Trevor Lawrence was playing and the rest of the Clemson guys were playing, that game would have not went in overtime. None of that. And a matter of fact, Notre Dame could have lost that game without Trevor Lawrence. If Travis Etienne ran that ball, didn't go out of bounds, they could have ran the clock and won that game. So Notre Dame beating Clemson don't mean nothing to me. But at this point, ain't nothing we could do about it. We're just gonna watch Notre Dame play, and we're gonna watch Clemson go in there because they not losing to Virginia Tech. Texas A&M are up. I don't care, bro. I really don't care about Texas A&M. I don't care about Auburn. I don't care about neither one of them right now. Texas A&M for the hell of it. You say I'm big mad. Yeah, I'm big mad. I'm big mad. When you sit back and you watch this play out, if you was a Miami fan, you would be mad too. Plain and simple. You Georgia fans, y'all ain't got no reason to be mad. Y'all are on a platter right now. Y'all are on a pedestal. They putting y'all in there just to boost up Florida and the blue. You know what? Y'all are some stepping stools this season. Y'all are the team that they're going to use to push whoever team they want to put into that playoffs. Plain and simple. Say Notre Dame is their own entity in football. Hate to say it, they're big. When it comes down to it, what I see, the playoffs committee is trying to put some big names into that game. That's what they're trying to do. They're trying to put big names into that game so it could boost ratings and all of that. They're not playing fair this season. They're not playing fair. It's a lot of revenue being lost. Stadiums being half packed, TV deals and all that stuff. It's a lot of factors going into it. They're not even hiding their hands this season. They showing everything. They showing everything. They got an agenda and they're gonna do it right in front of you. Yeah, it's plain and simple, man. Plain and simple. Notre Dame got to hand pick what they want to do. They came in here and said, no, we do not want to play Miami. Remember, before this season started, I even made a video on that. Before Notre Dame came into the ACC, they were looking for games to play. James, our athletic director, put out a statement saying basically he would love to play Notre Dame. Put us on Notre Dame's schedule. What happened? It didn't happen. Notre Dame said no, they don't want to play Miami. So that's what the ACC commissioner do. He bent over for them, gave them every team any schedule they want. They basically cakewalk into the ACC championship. The only team right now in this season that could have put any kind of building block in front of them was Clemson, Miami, and at the time before we seen how overrated they are, North Carolina. Hey, Melissa May, how you doing? Melissa May, she's a Alabama fan. Y'all having a phenomenal season. Y'all number one in the country, and y'all deserve it because y'all play each and every game, and nobody can say Alabama don't deserve to be where they at. Everybody, as a matter of fact, right now is probably predicting Alabama to win the national championship, and rightfully so. Yo, what's going on with you, Miami boy? Yeah, man, what's going on with you, Juice? Oh man, thank you for the $12 donation, Norman. The ACC became Notre Dame's booty call. Plain and simple. That's what it is. That's exactly what it is. Notre Dame came calling, and the ACC just packed up everything and went straight to Notre Dame. What can I do for you? How may I help you, Notre Dame? Anything you need. Yes. Y'all don't want to play Miami? We will not put Miami on y'all schedule. Anything for y'all to be in our conference. We would love to have you. Anything you want. You want wine, you want water, you want juice. What is it? You want to sit at the throne in my house? Go ahead. Pick a chair. Pick any. You want to sleep in my bed? Go ahead. That's what they did, basically. That's what they did. Phil, what's going on with you? I'm trying to catch up to the. Y'all bear with me. I'm trying to catch up to the chat because it's moving. It's moving pretty fast.
Wait. That's it. Okay, coming.
Yo, Ty, what's going on with you? Right now, Ty, I'm during the week I'll look into the transfer portal and all that. But right now, I'm 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 still trying to figure out how Notre Dame is basically dictating the whole situation here. When have you ever seen a team lose and move up in the? When have a team ever moved up after losing? Not
This is gonna be a contest.
yeah, they that's what they basically did. They selected those teams and they trying to make sure that if Alabama were to lose to Florida, Alabama's still gonna get in. Ohio State, trust me, watch it play out. Ohio State might not even play a Big Ten championship, and they still getting in that playoffs. That fourth spot gonna belong to them. They already pre-picked all this. It's only a couple of weeks left. Watch it play out. Clemson gonna beat Notre Dame. Clemson gonna be probably number 2. Notre Dame gonna be number 3. That's it. It's gonna play out that way. Watch. What's going on with you, Ernest? What's good, man? Hold on, I'm trying to catch up. Nick, what's going on with you, boss? What's going on, BB? T2Y, who cares about the rankings? We ain't gonna win. That's not the point. It's not the point if we would win or not. It's the point of us not getting a fair shot. It's the point of every single team in the ACC not getting a fair shot. Notre Dame basically came in here and dictate what they wanted to do. Notre Dame the ACC should have never let Notre Dame in the way they did. Like I said, in the beginning of the season, I had no problem with Notre Dame coming in here if they were playing Miami. If they were playing all the best teams at the time in the ACC. If they scheduled all the best teams the ACC had to offer in the beginning of the season so they didn't have a cakewalk to the championship, I would have no problem with it. If Notre Dame had beat Miami and they go into the ACC championship, I would have nothing to say about it. But the fact that they told them that they don't want to play Miami is why I got something to say. Any other season right now, if we didn't let Notre Dame come in here and dictate, we would have been in the ACC championship. It would have been Miami versus Clemson. I'm not saying Miami was going to win that game, but plain and simple, it would have been Miami versus Clemson. And both of those teams would have earned their way in there. Both of those teams would not go to the committee or go to the ACC commissioner and tell the commissioner, oh, we don't want to play this team. We don't want to play that team. It's like Miami going to the commissioner and say, okay, we could possibly lose to these 3 teams, so we don't want to play them. When you make the schedule, don't put those teams on there. We don't want to play them. That's plain out what it is. They trying to look for the teams that they could put in there to make the better rating to try to make up some of the revenue from this season. Because let's be real, 2020, a lot of teams has lost a lot of money. Look at Florida State. They losing so much money right now, not playing games. They losing so much money. They got a budget cut. They are going downhill and they got a budget cut. They got a $20 million budget cut for their sporting department. The money that would have been made through football games would have kept them, afloat is not there. I think Florida State going to be all right, though. I think they're going to be all right. I think their boosters going to have to come out their pockets if they want to see that program looking good again. Because right now, basically everybody on Florida State team is quitting. They opting out. They leaving. Hannah, get your.
I tried, Poppy.
Said Georgia's so desperate they call their quarterback Christ. Man, Georgia, I don't even blame Georgia for what's going on. I really don't blame Georgia. It's the committee. That's how they setting it up. They trying to make sure the teams that they got in that top 4 has a good resume to where nobody is going to try to question it at the end of the year. Georgia's a 8-ranked team. They lost to Alabama. They lost to Florida. Texas A&M is sitting there just in case. They trying to make sure that when it comes down to it, they have SEC teams and ACC teams and Big Ten with Ohio State in there. That's the teams that the country is going to watch. They could count on the country to watch them. They're gonna kick teams like Cincinnati to the side. BYU, hell, y'all don't even have a chance. Not with this committee. Taz, what's going on with you, boss? Mr. Jax, I wouldn't expect you to understand anything. You just a troll when you don't need to be. You know what? I'm gonna put the link in the chat. I want some of y'all opinions. I want some. Maybe I'm overreacting, but I want some of y'all opinions. If y'all think I'm overreacting, let me know. The link is in the chat for anybody want to come in and say whatever they want to say. Maybe I'm overreacting. That's what's up, Rose. Hey man, like I said, Florida State, y'all having a terrible year. A lot of things ain't been going y'all way. Hell, I troll y'all all the time. So it is what it is. What's going on,
bro?
What's going on, man?
How you doing?
All right, I'm doing good. I could be better, but I'm doing all right.
I'm watching a little bit of football, but not anybody good playing right now.
Oh, sorry. Give me 1 second. I forgot. My apologies, Mike. Thank you, Mike, for the $10 donation. Said go Hurricanes beat Duke.
Are you listening?
I love that we're playing because right now we might have not been playing this week, to be honest. I'm love that we playing. I mean, I hate that it had to be Duke and not Notre Dame or somebody, but
yeah,
you know, it is what it is. We're playing Duke. All Miami can do is go out there, blow Duke out, get some star points, and get revenge for the last 2 games that we lost to them.
Yo, did you hear from Zoe that I called him up pissed off about the rankings?
Nah. What happened?
He got mad at me because I called him off the clock.
What, you called him when he wasn't live?
Yeah.
No. Yeah. Could have been doing something, I don't know, something personal.
I don't know.
So how you feel about Notre Dame, man?
Well, they didn't really play anybody this year.
Oh, they played some people. They just didn't play them. They played Clemson, basically. They played
Clemson. That was it.
And they played the Clemson without Trevor Lawrence, without a couple key players. The game could have been totally different. And they still could have lost that game. I blame that on Travis Etienne. I blame that loss on Travis Etienne. If he had kept in bounds instead of running out of, I don't know why he ran out of bounds.
What about that catch? That should have been an incomplete.
I'm not worrying about that. I'm worrying about what I saw that could have possibly ended that game. When Travis Etienne ran that ball out of bounds, he stopped the clock. They could have ran out that clock and keep Notre Dame from even getting the ball back again.
So what's your score prediction?
For Duke?
Yeah, I said 38-6.
I'm going 47-13. That's my score prediction. I put that out in my Duke versus Miami video, but I didn't. That video was short-lived.
I think our defense needs to do better early on. We need to stop having these fourth quarter games.
Bro, it ain't just the defense. It ain't just the defense. I've been watching this Miami offense too. It ain't just that we come out flat every single game.
But the defense kind of missed some tackles early on in the Virginia Tech game.
Bro, the offense come out flat almost every game. There's games where we come out and we score quick, and then we just simmer down. We get hot like the first two drives or whatever, and then we don't do nothing until the fourth quarter. We don't pull away from teams and keep a lead and keep them out of the game. The last 4 games we played, we won by freaking 5 or less. And then what makes our offense look terrible and our defense is standing up in the fourth quarter. But what make our offense look terrible is when you look at the offense of other teams that play these same teams that we have in these close games in, it don't make no sense. We had a close game with Pitt. The next week, I watched Notre Dame beat them 45-3 with the same players that we played against. I watched Virginia get blowed out. Hell, I watched Clemson beat Pitt in the first quarter. 31-0. 31 zip in the first quarter. But we letting these teams hang around. That's why the playoff committee has so much room to disrespect us week in and week out. That's why teams with 2 losses like Georgia could get in there and nobody's not gonna say nothing.
I try to tell everybody we're not there yet. We're on the uptrend, but people think we should be national champions every year. Like, bro, we got to get the pieces. We got to get the pieces. We ain't got the pieces yet.
Miami's not an elite team right now.
Exactly.
But at the same time, our coaches got to do better. Our coaches got to do better. We cannot, I repeat, we cannot go out there and hang with teams that are lesser than us. We cannot get these little fourth quarter wins with teams that we're more talented than them. We're being outcoached. Reed Lashley's offense is supposed to be scoring points. Reed Lashley at SMU was averaging 42 points a game. Miami's averaging probably 33 right now.
I mean,
and he got better talent. Tell me that SMU has better talent than Miami has.
Hell no. He's just coaching. Out there in SMU, they're not really playing anybody.
We
gotta think about that.
Listen, I like Reed Lashley. I like him. I like
better than Enos.
He's better than Enos. I give him that. I give him that credit. But he got to make better play calling. It's times where we watch the game and we wondering why are we still running them same run plays back to back over and over. Do something different. We're supposed to have an up-tempo offense. And the only time the up-tempo seem to happen is in the fourth quarter. When we damn near about to lose a game, the offense stepped up because the defense been kicking ass. And now they don't have a choice but to score. You got players like Mark Harley coming out and saying that they've been slacking off. They've been doing the bare minimum. We got to start holding these coaches accountable.
Last game,
I'm not listen. I'm angry, but I'm not saying fire nobody. Don't.
I think our problem is the O-line. A lot of people
that's been our issue. That's been our issue for the past 2 years now. O-line, but the O-line is getting better. We got a mobile quarterback in Derrick King that
they look horrible.
Make them look even better than they do.
They look horrible. Virginia Tech game.
This is Clemson, but give credit to Clemson. They got a good football team. They've been winning. They've been showing dominance for 4 or 5 years now. But at the same time, if we want to compete with these teams, we got to get better, and we got to get coaches to coach better. Like I said, I ain't saying firing nobody. I'm not saying fire Blake Baker, fire Reed Lashley, or none of those guys. No, I want them to do better. A lot of people getting on Rump, saying that Rump got to go, Rump this, that. Rump is not the one bringing in these players. He's not the one recruiting these players. Rump is taking what he's got.
It's Baker.
Baker, You know what I noticed about Blake? The difference between Blake and Manny. Manny loved the blitz, but with Manny blitzing a lot, we got beat a couple times. But at least we was getting turnovers, and at least, bro, this whole season is so frustrating, man. Yeah, you more than welcome to come on, Young Jedi. $10 donation from Hurricane Speed. He said this is not new. Miami is all against the world. You've seen the history of Miami. You remember the community. Oh, and yeah, they don't like us. We know that. We know that. ESPN been disrespecting us for so
Herb
long.
Street, man, he's bad.
They've been disrespecting us. I don't blame Herb Street because Herb Street has been actually defending Miami a lot lately. Who we got?
That's
Yeah,
Jedi.
this Ernest. What's going on?
No. Who's
What's
that?
going on with you, boss?
Nah, this ain't Jedi.
What's going on, boss?
Not much. I'm just sitting here listening to your broadcast, and I might have to agree with what Zoe was saying earlier about with our team. And honestly, like I say, I just I don't see with Rhett Lashley is like bro, you run high school plays. And it's like you continuously doing the same thing over and over and over again, thinking you're gonna get a different outcome. And it's like, to me, that's insanity, because it's like I can sit back and I can watch the game, and it's like, okay, you got all these receivers open, but you're steady. Oh, I'm gonna go to the screen, or I'm gonna run the ball, or I'm gonna do this, and it's like his offense is elementary to where it was not. Correct me if I'm wrong, but coming in, what Lashley told us Hurricane fans was that, yeah, this is gonna be a high tempo, not a high tempo, up tempo, fast paced offense that's gonna score points. Not okay, and Dan Enos all over again, 3 and out, or Mark Rick play calling 3 and out. And it's like it just seems, I don't know why, but it just seems like this is like Mark Rick all over again. The whole what was it? Run, pass, punt.
You know what's funny? Somebody turn your background off. You know what's funny to me? One of y'all got your audio on. You gotta turn it down. We're getting an echo. What's funny to me though is our kicker, our punter, get player of the week. How does a punter get player of the week?
Easy.
3 and out.
Easy. Because every time his number call, he go out there and he do his job.
Man.
Just like the kicker. Every time they tell the kicker, okay, hey, we need this field goal. He go out there, he do his job.
James said, y'all gotta do it. Well, somebody gotta turn the audio off. Because if you got StreamYard on, you can turn off the YouTube volume. Because if you're on StreamYard, you can hear it through StreamYard.
Oh, I'm good over here, man.
So basically, I understand the offense is going to take some time. I understand we ain't had no spring practice and all of that. But at some point, we got to hold them accountable. Because we see look at Mike Harley. After they got put back into competition, look at the week that he had, the past 2 weeks after they came out, after they put the receivers back in competition. He had 2 games where he went over 150 yards.
That is our Devontae Parker, for sure.
Hold on, we got Young Jedi. What's going on with you, Young Jedi?
What's up?
Yo.
What's up?
Young Jedi, what they do, man?
Nothing, just chilling.
I hear that.
What's your take on the offense, Miami's offense right now?
I don't know. One thing I have noticed is like I don't know, we just not consistent and one thing I noticed that I really don't like doing like the middle and like during the middle and late third quarter we get pass heavy, like we'll literally go out there and pass the ball 3 times and then punt the ball. And we do that early fourth, we don't I guess he don't Red Lashley don't like to put it on the ground late in the game, but you gotta understand we have to on first and second down and then make it, an easable third down to get the first down. But it's just like we're not doing that. We passing the ball, the 3 plays we got, and it just look horrible out there. I just haven't seen nothing from him. I don't know who gonna take him as a head coach. But hopefully somebody do, because I want a new offensive coordinator in there, to be honest, to be completely honest. I don't really like we just look inconsistent and we just not consistent at all, like overall.
Nah, I'm not ready for the Reed Lashley to go yet. Because I want to see him actually get the team in the spring, actually work with them, and then come out next season and then see what they look like. Because then they'll have the time to practice with them. They'll have the time to get timing down for plays and all that good stuff. So we could really judge Reed Lashley's offense as long as he's still here next season.
Yeah.
We could really, digest all he got to offer. But right now, it's just a lot of inconsistencies. Our defense have been pulling it together in the fourth quarter for us.
Yeah.
I've been saying this, and I'm gonna keep saying it. It feels like 2017 all over again.
Mm.
We beating teams in the end.
Yeah.
Go back and look at 2017. How many of those games that we won that could have been losses?
Like 9 of them.
This
Well,
year when we beat Virginia,
3 of them were game-winning catches, right?
Virginia, this year when we beat Virginia,
Or
Virginia
2.
had 2 drives. 2 drives. If the defense did not stand up, we lose that game. Because our offense went out there and couldn't do nothing. The first play, we get the ball back. I think it's like 5 minutes. We get the ball back. It's like 5 minutes. The first play we go out there, we throw the ball. Now, credit that Mark Pope dropped the ball. If we would have called it, that would have been a first down. Okay, but he dropped it.
Yeah.
We gave them back the ball twice, and the defense stopped them twice. But every time the offense got the ball, we could not do nothing.
Nope.
Play calling is questionable. And I don't know the situation with Blake. Are we getting that echo again? Yeah, but I don't know the situation with Blake because a lot of people have been saying that in the fourth quarter, when the going gets tough, Manning's been the one calling the plays. That's why we see a lot of more blitzing and a lot of more, disruption in the backfield.
Yeah.
I don't know the truth of that, but if that's the case, we need Manny to coach the whole damn game. We need Manny to call the plays the whole game. We don't just need this in the fourth quarter. We need to have this on a consistent base if we want to be an elite team. If we want to compete with the Clemsons of the world, the Notre Dames, the Ohio States, the Alabamas, we going to need consistency 4 quarters. We can't just show up in the 4th quarters and beat teams all the time. It's not going to work that way. We're going to eventually lose to a lesser opponent.
Here's what I say. I say it depends on who shows up. One day we want to play really great, and the next game we play a terrible team and play terrible.
Yeah.
Infamous game. Let me ask you this.
But isn't that all? But doesn't that all go back to the old saying of what they say about Miami, by how Miami play down to their competition?
You see that right there?
Exactly.
Uncle Luke said Miami 10, Georgia 8. If we go out there and we consistently beat teams the way we supposed to, comments like this don't happen.
Yeah.
What's going on with you, Uncle Luke? But plain and simple, right now, Georgia should not be ranked ahead of Miami. Miami is sitting at 7-1. Now, if we blew out those teams the way those other teams blew them out the same way, because they played them the next week and stuff like that, we would not be in this predicament. Cincinnati is undefeated, and we would have been ranked ahead of Cincinnati if we handle business against these teams and not win by 5 points or so. Oh my God, man!
Hey, I hate to. As much as I want to disagree with you. I'm with you when you're right. I want
Hey
to
Lou,
disagree with you so bad, but I'm with you when you're right.
hey Lou, this one for you. Oh my God, man!
Zoe says he's a closet Miami fan.
Man, Lou ain't no closet Miami fan. Listen. Lou is a smart dude. Lou has been doing YouTube for the longest. He knows how this YouTube thing works. Miami is a hot team, especially on YouTube, especially all across social media. If Miami does anything, talk about them. I treat every fan base the same. So when Lou talk crap about Miami because Miami did something, I don't hold it against them. When Florida State F up, because I'm trying not to cuss. When Florida State mess up, I drop my videos and I clown them the same way. So when you see other teams clowning us, guess why? Why are they clowning us?
Because we doing that.
If we don't give them a reason to clown, they can't clown, right?
Yeah.
Exactly. Like I said, Reed Lashley's offense, I want to see what it's going to do next season. Right now, we can't make the ACC championship. We just got to make the best of the season now.
Yeah.
We just got to finish strong. And we better not, I repeat, we better not lose to North Carolina. Because all this talking that we doing about Notre Dame and the ACC championship, we go out and lose to North Carolina, it was a waste of time.
Yeah.
All I gotta say, they lost to Florida State.
Hey, T2Y, I got a question for you.
What's going on?
How you feel about the intensity of the like the player coach relationship?
You have to go more in depth with that question.
Basically saying, and I'm asking this because Zoe earlier mentioned it about how if the coaches show no intensity, then the players gonna follow suit.
I agree with that. If you got soft coaches, you're gonna have soft players. Plain and simple. The players go out and put out on the field the product that they've been taught. So if you got cornerbacks not turning around, that's basically what they've been taught.
Yeah.
If they were taught better and they keep going to the game and doing that, this what happens. Next man up. But when you got coaches teaching these kids the same exact thing, you might have a cornerback go out there not turn around. Guess what? The next guy gonna do? He's gonna come in and not turn around either. You've been trained the same way. That's why you gotta hold coaches accountable when you need to.
Like I just thought the menu I thought we was gonna get was the defensive coordinator menu, like where he was out on the field, jumping around and furious. It's like now that he's the head coach, he was chilling, relaxed on the sideline, not really doing nothing.
Man.
And you can just see that with the body language to the players and they feel like they don't want to be out there.
Somebody got a background sound like they typing.
Nah.
Yeah, but
Nah, that ain't me.
man, Lou, leave me out of it, okay? Leave me out of it. You in whatever war you and Lonzo got going on, y'all leave me out of it. SEC Dog says UGA versus Miami in a bowl game. Let's go, please. Looking right now, we might be playing the Gators. As long as Miami wins out and Alabama beats the Gators, Miami will play them in the orange. Yeah, somebody mic is dropping. Let me see.
Can't be me because I got my mic off.
Yeah, Chris, that's you.
Yeah, it's me. I'm gonna get some headphones on. There we go. Let me see.
This dude tripping, man. Like for real, for real. Like I could have swore you just told him like whatever beef him and Luke, I mean him and Zoe got, you know what I'm saying, leave you out of that, but yet and still he keep coming on here with the comments. Like that's crazy.
You a troll, but you know that's his YouTube channel. You know, that's what you do.
The fuck is up?
Bro, we can't hear you. We can't hear
Yeah,
you.
why you muted yourself?
Oh, my bad. Like I was saying, I try to stay out of it. I even made a video letting them know that I'm not getting in the middle of that.
Yeah, I seen that. Me either. I don't want nothing.
I mean, at the end of the day, this is YouTube. Plain and simple. When Miami mess up, I expect other fan bases, especially rivals, especially Florida State, the Gators, all of them. I expect everybody to talk trash. I expect
Mom.
Georgia team to talk trash because when anybody team mess up, I talk trash.
Mom,
I watch
you
Uncle
have my
Lou's channel. Uncle Lou is a very entertaining dude. I watch
Yeah,
Uncle Lou's channel.
yeah,
They entertaining. When they go back and forth with each other, it's entertaining. But I just don't like when they get personal.
they need
yeah.
That
they
part.
shouldn't be in there.
Hey, but you want to hear something
They are.
crazy though?
Where the hell are my headphones?
Like, well, when I asked that, like, how crazy do you want to hear this?
I'm live right
Go ahead. Speak your mind, boss.
Basically, I was watching.
now.
I
My
think it was
freaking
the
phone.
second season of Last Chance U on Netflix, and it was a kid from Georgia that went to. I think it was I think it was Indy out in Kansas,
He muted me.
and Uncle Lou was
Oh
on there,
my
right?
god.
Yeah, Chris, I'm after you. Your background too loud. Yeah, what you were saying? Infamous.
Nah, I was saying, on the second season of Last Chance U, it was a kid from Georgia that I guess he left Georgia and he ended up going to a JUCO school out in Independence, Kansas. Well, while they was talking about the kid, they showed clips of Uncle Lou going off on him. So
What,
yeah, Uncle Lou is on net on Last Chance U.
For real?
is that a TV series that's on now?
Nah, it was put it like this. Remember with I'm trying to think. With Bobby Bruce, it was a kid from I want to say it was Texas Tech. I want to say he was a strong safety. I guess he got kicked out of Texas Tech because him and some people did an armed robbery and they found him guilty of it, and he ended up going to the school.
So that was a Georgia player though.
Yeah, but the one Uncle Lou was going off on was a Georgia player. Because they caught him smoking, if I'm not mistaken, they kicked him out because he was on marijuana charges.
Yeah, that's tough. That's tough, man. I mean, me personally, when kids mess up in Miami, I ain't gonna talk about it. They gonna face enough from the media as it is. I'm not gonna be the one to talk about it. But if Lou wants to do that, Lou has the choice to do that.
Well, let me ask you this. So let's just say hypothetically speaking. Oh, I done froze up.
We could still see you. Okay. Young Jedi,
Yeah.
what's your thoughts on North Carolina losing to Notre Dame and moving up 2 spots in the rankings?
I don't understand it, but I mean, they actually it was a close game, but it really wasn't close. It was close in the first half,
Bro,
but the second half they couldn't get nothing going. I I don't feel like they deserve to move 2 spots up. I do feel like Notre Dame deserved to move 2 spots down because a number 2 team, will put up way more points and would shut out North Carolina State. But at the end of the day, I can't do nothing about it. That's just the committee. And I just gotta leave it at that. It don't really got nothing to do with us because we can't even really make the ACC championship this year. So I just want us to win our games that we have, every game that we have, and just finish out the season strong, and then go in the spring good and practice good, I guess. But I just don't understand the situations that happened this season. But it's really pretty much because of Corona. Like Clemson, FSU running from everybody. I don't understand that either. Like, it's just a lot of stuff I don't understand this year that's going on, and with the rankings and all. Like, it just don't even seem right. Like, it's crazy.
That's a good question right there. Moving day.
messing up.
When will we have a actual
This
complete
should
game on
not be
both sides of
happening.
the ball? That's a question for Manny Diaz. That's a question for Blake Baker and Reed Lashley. When they gonna come together and have a full complete game? Duke, listen, Duke is 2-7. I went over Duke's schedule. I went over their players. I see what Duke has to offer. Their quarterback throw 13 interceptions already. He only threw 9 touchdowns. That ratio ain't even good. He lost 4 fumbles this season. Dude is like a turnover machine. So I'm expecting Miami to go in there and play lights out football. I'm expecting a blowout. I'm expecting style points. You name it. So if we go in there and we play close and we win by 7 or 3 points or something like that, that's gonna be real bad. That's gonna be a real bad look on the coaches. I'm just saying that.
Yeah.
What's going on with you, boss?
You talking to me?
No, I'm talking to the chat.
Oh, okay.
But funny thing is, T2Y, I think that's what's gonna end up happening.
Trust me, I could see it happening too. I'm trying to stay positive. I'm trying to look at this game as if Miami's gonna go in there, blow them out, get it done. Like I said, my score prediction is 47-13. That's what I'm expecting. That's what I'm expecting. I don't expect this game to be close with Duke. I don't expect us to do 8 laterals and win a game like we did in 2015. If that's the case, we could stop talking about Notre Dame. We could stop talking about Clemson and all of them. Just go back to Miami and regroup. If we go to Duke, I'm gonna say this. If we go to Duke and it's a close game, we win out the rest of our season, and we play the Gators, they're gonna beat the brakes off us. I'm gonna say that. If we have close games with teams like Duke, if we don't blow out North Carolina, be honest with you, I don't think we're gonna blow out North Carolina. That game, I think, gonna be close.
Yeah, that game.
If we don't blow out teams like Duke and Georgia, which is still on our schedule, all this talk about Notre Dame, Clemson, and competing for championships, competing to be in the playoffs, throw that out the window.
Yeah.
Come back next season. Talk about 2021. Just throw 2020 away.
I agree.
Cowboy Kane says 42-10 Canes. That's what we expecting. Is that what we gonna get?
That's what it should be. But I just, like I say, man, I just got a funny feeling it ain't gonna be that.
Y'all remember when we beat Florida State 52-10?
Yep.
Now, if you look at all the other teams we played this season, before we played them, after that Florida State game, do y'all think that in y'all mind back then, do y'all think that we would have beat them by 5, 3, 1 point? Watching what we did to Florida State, do y'all think these other teams that's just as bad as they are, do y'all think we would have had close games with them?
I mean, but Florida State was bad. They're horrible this year, though. That's the thing, man. They are just, they're not even really a football team at this point. I don't know what they are.
Okay, I understand that with Florida State. But when Florida State played Miami, Florida State had almost everybody that they had before they opted out, before the whole chaos going on.
That's a basketball school right now.
I can't argue with you. He said Florida State was
honestly, I didn't even think that score was gonna be what it was, because I already know, even like I say, with Miami, Florida State, that's a rivalry. So any records, Florida State could have been 15 and then 0. And you know what I'm saying? Miami could have been 0 and 15. I know that's not possible, but I'm just throwing it out there. But when it's that rivalry game, you throw them records out the window regardless. I ain't think Miami was going to come out and put up that many like they did.
Well, I went to that game, and I said to myself, when I go there, this is going to be a close game. It's going to come down to it. And then Miami went out there, and they blew them out the water. Blew my mind. It blew my mind. So I'm like, this is a rivalry game. These games are played tough every single year. So if we could do that to them, being our rival, at that time, I'm looking at the rest of our schedule. Other than Clemson, we could knock off everybody else convincingly.
That was wishful thinking.
Wishful thinking.
Hurricane Zoe trying to join right now.
Yeah, I just dropped the link for him.
All right.
Like I said, that was wishful thinking. Cause like I say, man, it just seems like I don't get it. I don't get it. It's like Miami plays down to their competition. It's like hold up. If you just blew out Florida State convincingly.
Yeah.
The last point, when they played Louisville, only reason why Louisville scored them last few touchdowns or points or whatever, those were garbage points. So I'm not counting that. But in a sense, Miami blew out Louisville. And it's like, so why you can't blow out Pittsburgh? Why you can't blow out Virginia? Why you can't blow out Virginia Tech?
You know what hurts the most about that? What hurts the most about that is watching every other team blow them out. We had a close game with Virginia Tech. Then they get blown out by everybody else. We got a close game with Pitt, and then Notre Dame hammered them. So watching our coaches, I'm like, what are we doing? Why are we a fourth quarter team only? Why do we show up only in the fourth quarter? Or why do the offense come out in the first 30 seconds of games or the first couple drives and then boom, they gone? We score quick and then we don't score again till the fourth quarter. Reed Lashley, like I said, I like Reed Lashley. It's a way, way better offense than what we seen last season. But he got to have some consistencies.
Yeah.
What's going on with you, Zoe?
I had to see my little brother set up. I had to see the setup. We had an issue with trying to get the camera and everything situated, but he got everything good now. You know what I'm saying? So I want to see how looking good over there, little bro.
Yeah.
Is it running smooth for you now?
Hey, now we can find out whose hair is longer.
Yeah.
Right now.
You see what I'm saying? Listen.
That's not even a question.
Hey, Hurricane Chris, that's a good one.
That's not even a. Why is it a good one?
You see that? That
What?
right there is
Why,
your
why,
thing.
why,
It's
is
your
he,
thing.
why he got to pull on? He pulling on the front one.
Now, if you
Like,
were
he
to
on
look
the
at,
front
if
one.
you look at my
Look,
hair right
I'm
now,
coming from the back. I'm coming from the back.
Pull
right.
the
Hey,
He on the
front one,
front one.
bro. Pull the front one, then,
hey,
I don't have to pull on the
peep
front one.
this.
I'm coming from the
Peep
back.
this.
I don't have to come on the front.
like you said, pull the
Okay.
front one.
Bro, no.
Let's see
Do
where
me
the
a favor.
front one goes.
Let the man bun down.
He said, "Let the man."
Let the man bun down.
Yes,
Take
he's
the
about
man
to
bun down.
bun down.
Take the man bun down.
You see
Mine
that?
is down, bro. I'm good.
You see that? You see that?
No, he pulling. I'm not pulling.
You see
Listen,
that?
I'm not
Hey,
pulling. I'm not pulling.
I'm rubbing my beard right now.
Bro, I'm not. Do y'all know this, right? Y'all know this, right? I'm not pulling. I don't have to pull. I don't have to.
My
He
hair,
like,
is naturally curled.
his hair is like Red Lassie's offense, man. Quick, fast, and over with, man. You know what I'm saying? Quick, fast, and over with. Like I'm saying, like my hair is down. Like shit, like I don't have to pull. Like none of that. It's on my shoulders. Like seriously.
Like I
Oh,
said,
yeah,
my hair is
So
different.
you pulling it to your shoulders. Listen.
My hair is different from yours, though.
Listen.
If I let, like, you see when I let
I'm gonna end this. I'm gonna end this. I'm gonna stand up, right? I'm gonna stand up, right? No pulling, no nothing. No pulling, no nothing. Nothing. Let your hair down.
the hair is down, so
No. Let your hair down.
if my hair been in this
Now-
ponytail for
now,
a while.
let me end it.
Let your hair
If I
down.
take it out the ponytail, it's not gonna drop to the sides.
It ain't never going to drop. It ain't never going to drop. You got a flat top. It's never going to drop.
Like I said, this ponytail has been in.
See,
If I
why
take
we
out
go
the
through this.
ponytail, my
We
hair
go
is just gonna stay.
and you looking? Are you looking at my hair on my shoulders? Y'all looking at my hair touching my shoulders? His hair is touching the front of his face. That's it, and that's his front one.
And that's why I tell you,
But
you
look,
can't judge
I
my
don't
hair
even
like you judge yours.
Listen, I fade the front of mine. I ain't had none in the front. I fade the front of mine. I don't lie. I have none in the front. I fade the front of mine. He got the front. His braided. I fade the front of mine. The only thing I got in the front right here is on the side. That's it.
That's the one at the top.
I'm
Coming down past my nose.
Listen, you got
That's
listen.
the one at the top now.
No, do me a favor. Why you gotta pull? I'm not pulling. I'm not
Oh, yeah,
pulling.
my hair is different from your hair.
Shrinkage than you though.
I know you got a lot of shrinkage. That's the
Let
problem.
me tell you something. You see that?
That's listen.
When you
That's
take
the
out the
problem.
ponytail, it's gonna
He
stay
has a
up
lot
because
of
it's been in the
shrinkage.
ponytail for all week.
That's the problem. He has a lot of shrinkage. That's what's wrong with Red Lassie's offense. He has a lot of shrinkage when it gets to the to the side of y'all.
Hey, Juxtapoz, we could get that fade right now, bro. Right
I'm
now.
just saying, like, yeah, let it down. Yeah, let it down. Let it down. Let it down. Let it down. Yeah, let it down. How I want to see.
Oh my
Oh
god!
my
You want me
god.
to pull it to the side?
That shit. No, I want you to pull. I'm not
You
pulling
want me to
it.
pull it
He
down?
got you.
Huh?
Like I said, you see, I take it out the ponytail. You see what it does?
What
don't
is it
drop.
doing?
My hair
You
don't
pulling
drop.
on it.
My hair naturally wants to
I'm
stay
not
up.
gonna pull it. You pulling on it, and it's still not touching his shoulders. And mine thicker. And mine is thicker. You pulling on it, and it's still not touching your shoulders.
Joe, you
Why?
got dreads. I don't have dreads. I got small plaits.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm trying to tell you while we're on. Now,
But like I said, if my hair sit right there, you think
I
it's
could
that's
actually
how
tell
long
you
you think it
if
is.
Young
But
Jedi,
if I show you
if
what
Young Jedi was to
really
cut
long
his
it
sides,
really is, then you see
if
it.
Young Jedi was to cut his sides, his hair would be way longer than mine.
Young
If
Jedi,
Young Jedi
pull
was
your
to
hair down to
cut
the front. Pull your hair
that's
down.
right there.
You see the difference, right? You see the difference?
He too wide got micro braids. You pulling on that one front. Bro, look. Just look serious. Look.
You froze. See, your StreamYard telling you capping. Anyways, when Zoe unfreeze, man, let's get back to football.
Hey, but hey, T2Y, let me ask you a question. So what you think's going through Savion Collins' head right now? With him saying he basically decommitting from Miami.
Now, over the summer, it's been a lot of rumors that Miami hasn't been paying him any attention. That they basically, after he committed or whatever, they basically didn't, check up on him and nothing like that. But from what the interview that I saw him do with Streeter with Footballville, Canesville, he said in that interview that basically it's a lot of fans, speculating, saying this and saying that, but he has been committed to Miami for 3 years and he never faltered on that.
Do you know where my beats are so I could charge my
So
phone?
now that he came out and decommit, which I've seen pictures.
Why? Well, I'm on a live stream.
With Dan Mullen and all of them. So basically, what I think he wants to do is he wants to explore his options. I've been telling people throughout this whole recruiting class, we got a lot of kids in the Miami area.
My phone is dying right now, so I
We
need.
got a lot of kids in Miami area right now that basically committed to Miami, but they haven't gone anywhere else. We got kids that hasn't visited schools. If you go to the recruiting sites, go to 247 Sports or go to Rivals. If you look at the school that they have visited, it say none. They basically just committed to Miami. Most of the kids in that area grew up as Hurricane fans, so they commit to Miami. But they haven't had the chance to, during this whole pandemic, to visit other schools. Alabama's, Clemson's, and all of them. These are the schools that are actually targeting kids like Savion. The Gators. They chose Miami. Savion been committed to Miami for about 2 years now.
Yeah.
So a lot of schools are going after them. And a lot of them never had the chance to actually go out and look at these schools, see what they have to offer. Right now we got Leonard Taylor, the number one defensive tackle in the country, basically. Number one in Florida, number 3 in the nation. But you have somebody like Savion that's going to have to compete with him. Other schools might say, "Hey, you come to us. We're just as good as Miami. You could get a quality education here just the same,
and you ain't got to compete,
and you could start right away."
Exactly.
So that's what's being thrown at these kids. And then you got what's the guy named earlier? Corey, I think it's Corey Hammett. I forgot his name, but he basically Miami basically part ways with him, and he went and committed to West Virginia. So Miami's going after kids too. In Savion's situation, it hasn't played out yet. We don't know if Miami told him to, go elsewhere because we looking, at other people. But for Savion's been playing both sides of the ball now.
But
he's playing offense and defense.
But to me though, I like Savion. Like I actually got a chance to watch him on a little stream thing that we have. And like I say, from what I've seen, I'm like, I like the kid. I mean, he is a straight. I'm gonna say it like this. He's not gonna be your pretty dog, but he's gonna be that dog that he like to play in the mud.
Right.
And see kids like that. That's the kid. That's the kind of player I want playing for my team. I want that kid that's gonna get dirty. Don't mind getting dirty.
Yo, what's going on with you, gold and blue dude? What's going on, boss?
Hey, but T2Y, can I ask Big Homie a question?
Oh, go ahead, boss.
Hey, so
what's good, family? What's going on with you?
Hey, so you was saying on your show, you was finna start doing high school football, right?
Oh yeah, I'm already got my plug. I'm already plugged in. I'll be at the Florida Georgia game. I'll be at a lot of 7-on-7s up in Georgia.
Hear anybody right now?
Can you hear me?
Hey, well check this out. When you
my whole volume went out.
Yeah, I'll be at the Florida Georgia game. I'll be at a lot of high school games between Florida. I'll be basically doing this region: North Carolina, South Carolina, Florida, and Georgia.
Hey, well, check this out. Whenever
Bro,
you
don't
ready,
tell me the
whenever you
screen
want to
I just
come to
freaking
Lakeland,
broke my
just
phone.
know I got you.
All right,
This
all right.
sucks.
I don't know how many games I can't commit to. Like, I'm gonna try to do at least because I gotta do some 7-on-7s too. You know what I'm saying? I gotta do
Got
some
you.
7-on-7s too. So
Hurricane Millie, I don't think he decommitted because we losing or anything like that. Because we're not losing. I think he decommitted because other teams, other schools out there are offering him.
I think we get too much in the commit and then decommit. And these are kids. Like I tell you what, this is what gets me sometimes. Right? We expect kids to be more loyal than we are. Like it's a business decision.
Right.
So if I know for a fact that I'm gonna be able to play here and win here, and I might not be able to play here, it's a business decision. It's a business. ESPN makes it a business. Fox makes it a business. Coaches make it a business, making $5-6 million a year. So these kids are now making business decisions that are better for them and their family. So I don't get mad for a kid for decommitting or committing. It doesn't bother me either way because they have to do what's best for their family. I can
Right.
guarantee you, hypothetically speaking, we know these schools pay. If your son got offered University of Miami, you're a Hurricane fan, right? But you're making $50,000 a year, right? And they got offered to the University of Miami, full ride, whatever. And then Clemson turned around and offered your son a scholarship, and they bought you a brand new fucking house and a brand new car, and he get the full scholarship and he's straight. What you sending your kids? And they offer you a
Oh, you going straight? You going straight to Clemson?
exactly. It's a business decision. It's a bit. Plus, grown people can't even make their own mind up where they want to live at and where they want to work at. People find themselves at 30. You know what I'm saying? So it's business. Let's teach it what it is. It's business. They make it. This is why the only way I would be a fan of any NCAA sport video game coming back is if these kids get paid because everybody's getting paid but them. And I don't want to hear they get a free scholarship, bro. Playing college football and having a sleep and all that shit is not free. That shit is not free. They do not get a free. That shit is not free. You see what I'm saying? So they
Hey,
not
but
getting a free
Zoe,
scholarship. They're not getting any of that. They work hard for it, but it's a bit. It's a business.
well, let me ask you this, because I never understood that. So why don't college kids get paid for their name or likeness?
Because they say it's amateurism.
But how?
Because that's people ain't gonna like this. I might lose a lot of white friends for this. The rich get rich and the poor don't get nothing. Like all these kids come from the
Wow.
hood. All these kids come from the hood, the projects. Well, I'm not gonna say all of them, but the majority of them, a lot of them come from the hood, the projects, and like you just look at it. I tell you what, you let college football go on strike for 1 year in the
Oh,
South, it would.
NCAA finna
Hey,
lose
college
tons of
tuition
money.
would triple, quadruple.
Okay, they got to get that money back.
Nobody is making. Listen, nobody is driving around with Georgia Bulldog stickers on the back of their truck because of the damn science club.
No.
Okay?
You're
All
right.
these shirts and
You're right.
hats, all this shit that you wear is because of these young. And I'm gonna say some white guys too, but the majority of majority of football, I think, is like 70% black. So all of this stuff that they're making all of this money off of these poor kids, and then a lot of them don't even get a chance to go to the NFL. And if they get, another thing is, see, people talk about players decommitting. What people don't understand is, if you're a 3 or 4 star recruit, right, and you committed to Miami, right, but then a Jadeveon Clowney comes along, and you have one roster spot, do you know they will kick that kid off of that spot to put Jadeveon Clowney on?
Oh,
They do that all the time in college football.
See, perfect example of the whole name and likeness thing. A lot of you guys may be familiar with a dude named Destroying.
Yep.
Destroying is a perfect example of that. Destroying, while he was playing at UCF, he had a YouTube channel. He was monetized. He was making money off of it. The NCAA came down on him, basically kicked him out of college football or whatever.
Yep.
They don't want the kids to make no money whatsoever off their name and likeness. Then he went to Canada, where he was there. He could have played, but
that's not where that came from. It came from Ed O'Bannon. The Ed O'Bannon rule is where this came from. All this stuff came from the O'Bannon brothers. That's what it's like. The O'Bannon brothers sued the NCAA when they played at UCLA and they won. And that's why video games got stopped being made. But like I say, no one looks at but them.
That's crazy.
It's not free when you they work for it.
That's crazy.
Yeah, the NCAA know how this thing works. If they can make all the money and collect all the money from the kids, that's what they're gonna do. Perfect example, Tim Tebow.
No, they work for that scholarship.
Perfect example, Tim Tebow. Imagine how popular Tim Tebow was when he was a Gator. Imagine him making money off his name and likeness.
He wouldn't have had to go to the NFL.
You got guys like Trevor Lawrence right now that can make millions off their name. You know how many car dealerships would give Trevor Lawrence a commercial right now?
All I'm saying, listen, to me it's simple. To me it's simple, straightforward. I'm just being honest with you. To me it's simple and straightforward, man. Kids decommit, right? We get mad at kids for let's get to the decommit party, we get to the money part. Kids decommit, right? And people get mad at these kids for decommit, right? But they don't. You never hear people get mad at the school for decommitting kids. Like I said, they'll kick a kid off the roster. They will kick a kid off the roster just so they can have another kid on the roster. So a kid could be committed for 3 years, and they'll kick him off the roster. They'll kick him off the roster just so another kid can get on the roster.
Hey, you want to know something?
And it happens.
You want to know something that's crazy, though?
It happens all the time in college football.
Crazy?
I'm listening.
I can't really speak too much into it because I'm coaching high school now, so I can't really like go in depth with it. But they do it in high school too.
Yeah,
I have seen it done.
Yeah.
We see it happen all the time. Kids be committed to the school for the longest, and then another prospect that looks a little bit better than them, they'll drop that kid for that other guy. So I mean, when kids go ahead and decommit from a school, that's why I don't bash them. I just let it be. Hey, good luck wherever you're going. And at the end of the day, like Savion Collins, just because he decommitted from Miami does not mean that he won't end up at Miami.
Yeah.
I look at it like this here.
Somebody,
because just like what you. Oh no, that ain't me. Cause I ain't.
Yeah, Chris, that's you. You're making a chopping sound. There you go.
But nah, I just wanted the second. Was
Chris, I'm gonna have to bring you on another time because that chopping too loud. All right, boss.
Oh no, I just want the second what you and Zoe was saying. The one thing that I tell my players and my kids, I'm like, me personally, I don't care where you go to school as long as you go. If it's anything verbal, that as long as it ain't in writing, you have the right and the free will to go to wherever school you want to go. Just make sure you in school.
Right. At the end of the day, make sure it's a decision for you. Don't just
Exactly.
make it
A
on
problem with
based
my
on what
volume, so I
everybody else.
got to fix my volume.
Yeah, because when it comes down to it, if you're a kid that Miami is your favorite school, you a D tackle, but you know Miami got like 6 guys in front of you. But you have a school like Florida State that says, "Oh, you could come in and you may be second string, or you might even start." At the end of the day, you're gonna look at it. I got a full ride. I'm not paying for college, and it's a
They
good
take
education.
and they taking care of my family. So yeah, bye.
Yeah.
Cause
Hurricane,
that just
thank you for the $5 donation.
cause that's just like saying if I had a son and cause me, I'm hurricane all day. And my son, growing up, he's a Hurricane fan. But like you just say now, if my son plays receiver, knowing that Miami got 15 receivers, I'm gonna tell my son straight up, yeah, I'm a Hurricane fan, but son, this is a decision you gonna have to make. Whatever decision you make, live with it, and I'm gonna support you no matter what school you go to.
Exactly. I'll tell my son the same thing if I had a son. Look, Miami got, like you said, a couple receivers that gonna be in front of you. The best you could do is go there, red shirt, and build yourself up to the point where you could be the starter one day, or you can go to other schools that's offering you, a better position, better starter. You can get started right away. But at the end of the day, that's your decision. Whatever you do, you got to live with it.
Like Ti say, make your best move. Make your next move your best move.
Exactly. Because I mean, at the end of the day, what you're gonna see is somebody went through their whole high school build up a resume, then go off to college, probably pick the wrong one, and then look back at it in life and be like, man, if I only had went here or went there, it could have been different. So when
But
these
see, that's
when
the one thing. That's one thing you got to teach the kids too. Like, hey, never have that doubt in your head. Like, shoulda, coulda, woulda.
right,
Never have that.
if you having doubts that going to this school ain't gonna work out for you, explore all your options before you make that decision.
Facts.
Yeah.
I heard you just said about like we've all made regrets in life. We've
I
all
made,
made
I
regrets.
made plenty.
We've all made regrets in life. I'm
I
gonna
done
say
made a lot.
I'm gonna say something to you. If anybody ever seen what was that? Blue Chips. If anybody's ever seen Blue Chips, right? Listen, these rich people don't give a fuck about whether you rich or poor. All they want is you in their school, and they want the best players in. So they don't care about your education. They don't. It's about dollars. That's why they playing in the pandemic right now. That's why so many games have been canceled, but they're still playing in the pandemic because it's about dollars. That's why the ACC let Notre Dame in the ACC because it's about dollars. We care about these kids. So my thing is, we put so much. Put it. We put so much weight on these kids making a decision when most people don't even know what the hell they cooking for dinner tonight. You see what I'm saying?
All right.
You go what's best for you. Just because I'm a Hurricane fan does not mean that's best for my son. But it was best for my son is what's best for my son. That's just flat
Facts.
out. That's just flat
Facts.
out. These schools, do you truly think that you know how many Hurricane players went to Miami? Do you think the University of Miami give a damn about Evidence and Joku right now? Or
Nope.
Lawrence Cager right now?
They don't.
No.
So why should they care as much? I'm gonna give you the best example. The fans hate Nikosi Perry. He's the most loyal Hurricane I've damn near ever seen in my life.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
they
I
hate him.
second that.
And they hate him. So why are you being loyal to somebody that's not loyal to you? I say it in a minute. If your wife cheat on you, she keep cheating on you, gonna keep taking her back? This is a business decision. I love my Canes. I want every 5-star recruit. But at the end of the day, the fans are one of the number one reason why these kids decommit. Why do I want to play in front of 30,000 fans when
That
I can
hate
go
my
play in
gut.
front of when I can go play in front of 120,000 fans?
All right.
Like where's the loyalty to the fan base? This is why Hurricane fans get mad at me. I don't care though. Where's the loyalty to the fan base? You know, I'm gonna say, do you know why I got Young Jedi his equipment? You know why? Because he showed loyalty to me. So I gotta show loyalty back. I push your channel a lot. You know why? Because you show loyalty to me. So I gotta show loyalty back.
But hell,
What
these
is
schools ain't gonna. But these schools ain't gonna do that.
not just the schools, the fan base. The Miami Hurricane fan base is the worst fan base in sports.
I can second that.
Okay? They will turn on a player in a minute. They'll talk shit and won't go to games. And it amazes me. It amazes me how we critique kids 16, 17. Bro, I talked to Bubba Baxter's mother and father last year. I talked to DJ Ivy mother. Me and her conversate every now and then, probably once or twice a week. And when both of them got that death threat from that dude, because both of them got death threats. What was the outrage at from the fan base?
You ain't. There wasn't none.
And so my point is, so why am I being loyal to you?
Brother James, thank you for the $20 donation. He said, much love to everyone on this channel. This show brings truth, and our Miami Hurricane fans love y'all. Happy holidays. Repent, give your life to Christ, and baptize in the name of Jesus. Amen.
I ain't seen my brother James. Hey, brother James, I don't know if you've seen it, but I posted a video, and you all in the video last year from Duffy's. I ain't seen brother James in a minute, but you are all in the video last year when you was at Duffy's. Me and brother James rode around Orlando. I think we owned Orlando last year at Duffy's.
Yeah, thank you, James.
James, brother James, that's my minister. That's my minister. That's about one of the only guys that can calm me down when I get real heated. And he's a great guy. He's a firefighter. He fought the fires in DC during 9/11. You know what I'm saying? And he don't like to talk about it, but I tell it anyway. You know what I'm saying? During 9/11, he was at the Pentagon when the Pentagon got set on fire. You know what I'm saying? When it got blew up or whatever, he was there. He helped put the fire out. Great guy. His father's a great guy. He raised a great young man, and his son is a ball player. And his son is a hell of a ball player. But you don't show loyalty to people that don't show you. They show loyalty to your star until your star don't pan out to where they want it to. Then they don't even show loyalty to your star no more.
That's what I've been telling people all year too. When King is starting right now, if King come back next season, we know he's gonna start again. But if he don't come back, it's Perry's turn. Perry's up next. That job.
You can say what you want, so you could tell.
That job is Perry's to lose.
Bro, I've been preaching Perry since I started doing YouTube. Al Golden's last year. You can go. I started doing these YouTube videos, live and upload. Al Golden's last year. That's how long I've been doing this. First one to do it. I have never seen. I put my belt on right now. I'm champion of the world. I have never seen a player, not one player, in the University of Miami Hurricane history get as much disrespect as Perry.
I know one.
Oh,
Bubba Baxter.
No, Bubba Baxter got Bubba Baxter. This is what I mean by this here. This is why I'm not gonna say Bubba Baxter because Bubba don't have. Al Golden recruited Nikosi, right? When Mark Rick got there, Mark Rick said he didn't want him, so he decommitted. Then Mark Rick went and begged him to come back. He recommitted. Tattooed the U on him. Go through all these years of the fans. You suck. You this. You that. You this. You that. And when have you ever seen him fold under pressure? When have you ever seen him backlash at the fans? Like nothing. And when I look at the Miami Hurricane fan base, just on a serious note, like I don't get it. I don't get how we want local homegrown talent until we don't want them. Until we don't want them. And I think that's what gets me so upset. That's where my passion comes from. That's where my feelings get hurt at. Because I can drive 9 hours from here to Miami and go to every season game. And I don't want to hear what ain't nothing to do in South Carolina, bro. I'm 45 minutes from Charlotte, 3 hours from Atlanta. I don't have to drive to Miami to have a good time. Right? You feel me? Chocolate City is Charlotte. I can be in Chocolate City in 45 minutes. I don't have to drive to Miami to have a good time. I go to Miami Hurricane games because I'm a diehard Cane. A lot of people, most that live in Miami are not diehard Cane. They're bandwagon Canes. When we win, they're on board. When we lose, they're not.
Oh, trust me, I've noticed that too.
Yeah.
When I go to the games, every chance that I get, I go. I noticed that when we win, and if we having a winning season, the place is packed. Everybody's in there. But as soon as we have a bad game or so, the whole place go back to.
My bad. Here we go. Here we go.
The stadium be looking. The stadium be looking a domination, full of spots.
This is my last 5 years of season tickets right here. Here we go. And I live in Columbia, South Carolina. Here we go.
Hey, now you want to hear something crazy?
This is my last 5 years of season tickets. My last 5 years, right here. Going down.
Hey, T2Y, you want to hear something crazy?
Yeah, what's up, man?
When it comes to Zoe, I've been following Zoe ever since Mark Rick was coaching. And matter of fact, I don't know if Zoe remember this. The first video I seen from Zoe, well, one, he had that goatee like that. Two, he and the braids wasn't like that. That was the joke. But anyway, it was a Sunday morning. He woke up, he was like, yeah, I'm doing this video because I got a hangover right now. You know, I got pretty drunk last night because I forgot the game. But that was back with Mark Rick, Al Golden, his brother-in-law, and I forgot the game, but I just remember it was a Sunday and Zoe was like, yeah, I'm hungover right now. I'm pretty pissed off, so I'm finna go to church.
I had to go to church, man. I had to go to church, man, to pray to God to help me get this dude up out of here. But you know what? I never disrespected Golden, though. I never disrespected him, because it wasn't going to help the cause. It wasn't going to. Even when I'm talking about Lashley today, and I'm talking about Manny today, even when I talked about Rick,
I never felt like Golden fit in, to be honest.
First off,
every time I watch the games, man, I used to see this dude in his white shirt with his damn tie on.
Well, I mean,
he did not want to represent Miami.
No, he didn't. But one thing I can tell you is, you ain't found me a better offense since he been gone.
All right.
You ain't found me a better offense since he been gone. Put it away. If he would have Manny Diaz defense, we might have contended for a national championship.
Yeah,
You not know Brad Kaya threw for over 500. I think it was 560 yards or 16, 500 something. He broke the record in Tallahassee under Al Golden. Under Al Golden. Our offense was really good under Al Gold. He was trying to save his brother's job because our defense was horrible. So you just think about it. We go from Brad Kaya 1 year, then breaking all type of records, all type of freshman year records at Miami. He broke every freshman record at Miami. All right?
Hold on, bro. Showtime Mike. What are you talking about, bro? The last time we played y'all was 1966, and we beat y'all. What are you talking about? Anyway, go ahead.
Hold on. But hold on 1 second, though.
Listen, when a Georgia fan talks, listen, hold on. This is what I do when Georgia fans talk, man. Like, they always say relevancy, man. All right, you know what relevancy is? Mediocre. That's all relevancy is mediocre. That's the definition of relevant. Means my team is mediocre. That's the definition of being relevant. Your team is mediocre. So when you talk to Georgia fans like Lou, who's mediocre, all the rest of these Georgia fans, you know what you do to them, Chief? What you do to them, man?
I ain't bring those out in a minute, man.
I was alive for all 5.
Babe,
90% of Georgia fans ain't been alive for 1. I'm 44. Matter of fact, they haven't won in 41 years now, because this makes year 41. Because they won't win this year.
Hold on. When was the last time Georgia won the championship?
1940.
Guess who won? Guess who won more recent than them?
Georgia Tech.
Georgia Tech. So y'all need to worry about Georgia Tech.
Hold on. What year did Georgia win it?
1980.
Damn. So hold on. So you trying to tell me? I was a year removed? I was born in 81.
I was born in 88.
Bro, I was born in 7. I'm 44. I was 4 years old, man.
I was born in 2006.
So nobody in this chat, nobody. Matter of fact,
you see that? So you got to preserve them. You got to preserve them.
I think Uncle Lou is 40. So bro, listen to me. A Georgia fan can't say nothing to me because I was in Pasadena when we beat Nebraska. I was at the game. I was laughing.
It's funny how UGA can beat Miami, Florida in the know, but I could have swore Florida mopped the floor up with y'all ass a couple weeks ago.
Exactly.
You know what, man? Even if they could beat us, listen, man. If that's your claim to fame, beating up on Miami right now, that's your claim to fame. You know, I'm gonna give you that. Congratulations. Beat up on that. You know what? Like I said, the only way they ever win that championship is if they put milk in that bowl of bones so that dog don't choke.
Nah.
They need soggy bones.
Nah. I got one better. Get that bottle in that needle and inject him.
They just need to switch him out with a pit bull. Get a real bulldog.
That part.
Get a real bulldog. That mutt, just as lazy as
Chihuahua.
Same dog that Roscoe Pico. No, they have.
Nah, because Chihuahuas will bite you. It won't be hard, but a Chihuahua get at you now.
You know, but man, they fired Rick for doing the same thing Kirby Smart doing, right?
What's that? Nothing.
He won early, and now he can't win. Bro, they lost 2 games this year already. Like, I mean, come on, like for real. And both of them were blowouts. So I don't even know why we even entertain Georgia. Like, I don't even entertain Georgia fans in my chat no more. It's not even worth it. There's no money in it. There's no money in entertaining it. If Lou say something about me, I'm gonna go bananas on him. So it's no even.
He already came in here with that.
Yeah, he came in here earlier.
You a Lou cool. You a mod in his channel. He not playing with
you. Yeah, they got them things right there.
He not playing with you.
Them things beautiful.
Them things shining.
my thing is I'm not allowing him to play with me on my team.
Just slap a Georgia fan with one of these.
I'm not, man. In fact, you put
This thing
yours on,
heavy,
man.
man. They
Keep
heavy.
yours on. Keep yours on. I'm gonna put mine back on. Hold on. Matter of fact, I'm gonna put my back on, and then I'm gonna give him a little extra dose.
Hey, you know what I feel like right now, Zoe? I feel like Thanos. I could just click my finger and all them Georgia fans disappear.
See, here he go now.
I feel like Thanos, man. Hurricane Thanos in the building.
Hey, that should be your name.
Yeah.
Got a catch to it.
It do. That's what I said. It should be your name.
As a matter of fact, that's gonna be the name for the channel. I'm gonna change it to Hurricane Thanos.
Yeah.
Hurricane Thanos.
Just don't go all out with the purple and all. Nah, don't do all that. Keep you sane.
Y'all give me a second. Y'all give me a quick second, man. I'm so sick of these Georgia fans. You know what I'm saying?
You see, that's what happened when you got these rings, man. It take time to put them on. It would have took Georgia 2 seconds to put theirs on.
They didn't make rings when Georgia
Matter of
won.
fact, well, hell, since y'all putting on, well, hold on. Since y'all putting on rings, hold on 1 second. Let me go get mine.
I ain't got no ring, man.
I'm gonna send you these three. I'm gonna send you 3.
You know what I've been trying to do?
No, I'm gonna start. He gotta start paying for some of this stuff now.
You know what I'm gonna talk? I was trying to collect the baseball ones too, because we got 4 of those.
We got 4 of those too.
I was trying to collect them, but it's hard to find them.
I got all 4.
I tried to find them.
I got all 4.
I guess I'm gonna just get them made.
You know where I got my 4 from, right? Charles Swan.
Yes, sir.
That's like my turnover chain. This one right here,
Yes,
the one I got. The one I got.
Yes, sir.
My shit. The one I got is the shit.
Hey, watch a Florida State fan gonna come in here with their ACC rings on. Watch.
I'm good with that. Listen here, man. It takes Florida State and Florida to get one more ring than Miami. All right. Like, listen, man. Listen. I'm all for your team being relevant, right? But I mean, it would bother me out about Georgia fans, right? They say their team's so relevant, right? But Notre Dame relevant too. But they just as relevant as Georgia. As a matter of fact, like I said, I mean, we have had 12 presidents since Georgia won that championship. I mean, like,
you know what's funny? They biggest rival, the Gators. The Gators has won 3 national championships since they last.
The only thing I hate about that game is I wish that game was played. I wish that was all at home. I don't give no respect to the Gators for this fucking that neutral in Jacksonville. I hate that shit. The Gators are king of neutral fucking field home games. That's like this game we got against Alabama next year.
Oh.
They call it a neutral home, right? Neutral ground. That's what they say, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now Miami is about 14 hours from Atlanta, and
it's like 9 hours though.
And Athens is about 2 hours from Atlanta. How is that a neutral site game? How's that a neutral site game? I don't know why he left that. You can take that Showtime Mike shit down, man. Like, I'm for real. Like, take that shit. I don't even entertain Georgia fans like that. I stopped entertaining them. Man. Like, see, I stopped. Joker told me I need what they say? I need Uncle Lou clout for my channel. Listen here, man. I don't have no rednecks in my channel. I don't need no Uncle Lou clout for my fucking channel. Oh, child, boy, better stop playing with me. What they hate about me is I go at them for real. I don't play with them. I'm not your friend. I don't care about your bulldogs or your kitty cats or whatever you want to call them. I'm a cane. I'm not about to sit here and play with you. You're not going to sit here and continue to talk, especially when you ain't won nothing. Like Georgia is the most least important. Georgia is the most least important. I had to go that route, Reggie, because you would have went that route if you had the opportunity. You would have went that same route, Reggie. You would have went that same. Now, please, Reggie, tell me if I'm lying. Because Reggie, you talk more shit than only person I know talk more shit than me is Reggie. The only person that talk, but the only reason I said that, Reggie, the only reason I made that comment was to say that people keep talking about how Miami's not relevant. People don't remember Alabama went over 20 years in between championships. Like seriously, if they wouldn't have hired Nick Saban and Nick Saban wouldn't have got that helicopter and was paying all them, because who the hell wants to move to who wants to move to Tuscaloosa? They got one red light, one chicken, one Waffle House, one they only have a Chick-fil-A. Like, so what are you going to Alabama for?
No, but you know, my thing, the only reason I say Alabama gonna be good forever is because they pay everybody.
They won't be
They
good
play
forever.
all the Taylor. They play all the
They won't be good forever. I'm gonna tell you what's gonna happen with Alabama. See, Nick is 912 years old. So he ain't got 20 more years to live. All right. What they're trying to do is this is what they're trying to do. Well, they're already trying to set up Dabo to go to Alabama. But Dabo's not gonna go to Alabama because he's not gonna go to Alabama. He's not gonna go to Alabama this year because when Nick retired, because it would be stupid. Because you don't want to replace the legend. You want to be the guy that replaced the guy that replaced the legend. You know what I'm saying? So
what Dabo needs to do is build his own dynasty.
Bro, this Dabo went to Alabama play. We went to Alabama. This Dabo will be at Alabama soon. He's already built his own dynasty. He's already built that. It ain't not like home. We don't need to go to Alabama when Nick retired because the pressure gonna be on. But see, you know about me. This is me getting back on Miami again. When Alabama, like he said, well, he's small town. I already put New York up there. New York, the biggest city in the world. Not just America, Craig. The world. New York City, the biggest city in the world, Craig. And they can sell out every game, but Miami fans won't. You want all the players, but you don't want to go support them. Nobody wants to play in front of empty stadiums. Why do you think they go to Gainesville? Like, be honest with you. What's in Gainesville, man? Everybody lives on a swamp boat. Yeah. It's infested with crystal meth. All right. The alligators done took over all the damn gators. Ain't even okay. The name of the school gonna be the Florida Pythons next year. Okay, no gators left. And killed up all the damn gators. So the name of the school gonna be the Florida Pythons next year. Hey,
hold on.
T2Y, we got to do this. This is why everybody going to Florida right now. T2Y, roll the footage.
Oh shit! give me a second.
T2Y.
Well, hell, he talking about Florida. Then I need to hide this logo. Then.
What logo you got?
There were more. This is where the majority of the Gators players come from, right here.
Oh, Lakeland.
Oh, right there.
They come from all over now because they have a tourist attraction. They come from all over right now. Listen, they got the number one recruiting tool in all of college football right now. Have you seen it?
You mean the tour bus? You mean the tour bus or Coach Mullen?
He ain't seen it. T2Y, load the footage.
Damn. Before I do this,
you can't say
Dan Mullen.
Oh, just load the footage. They got the number one recruiting tool. Click on them.
Oh,
Click on them. You got to click on them, man.
Oh Lord. Lord.
Look at them.
Nah, did he really go there?
Look at his wife. Look at his wife.
They know the nose, man. There's no space.
Wife,
hey, zoom in on that one.
Look at his wife.
Oh, snap. Hey, no. Zoom in on that. Zoom in on that one. Yes, that one. Yeah, zoom in on that.
Look at this.
Come on, T2. Why, man? Zoom in on that picture.
Pornhub.Florida.
Hey, but you want to hit? Hey, but on what you?
They won't even let me zoom in on it.
Go back to how she show affection towards her husband. Go back down. No. The other way. Go back to the white. There you go. Show how she showed affection towards her husband. Show the affection that she showed towards her husband. Like there is no love and affection.
Hold on. Go to the other one. Not that one.
Look at the husband.
No, go. Nah, go over. One more. Go over one more. Right there.
Matter of fact, no. Go to the one where they holding the baby and how she avoiding the kiss. Now, why she giving him the cheek? But she giving all the.
She ready to go in on that one. This is like the scene of the movie when they finally kiss.
You know what? Hold on. Let me go ahead and take this off now. Cause what you're not finna do, you're not finna incriminate me.
So they do have the #1 recruiting school.
You ain't finna incriminate me. Fuck that.
Sometimes ain't nothing,
My bad.
Ain't nothing better than MILF.
Hey, Zo.
Sometimes ain't nothing better than MILF. You're a 19-year-old boy. You about to get a MILF.
Everybody in the chat, what you think she's saying in his ear right now?
I'm gonna say,
I can't wait. I can't wait.
Young Jedi. Close your ears, Young Jedi. Close your ears.
You know what
I just say, yeah, close your ears.
Young Jedi, plug your ears up. I want to see your finger. Plug your ears.
She basically saying that.
I'm about to say what she's saying.
I'm about to say.
I'm about to say what she's saying. I already went through menopause, so you don't even need a condom.
Oh.
Nah, you know what she's saying? You gonna, hey, so when you coming through the night to hit that pussy.
Oh no, that's what I'm saying. I already went through menopause. I can't do it for you.
All I know is she moved them headphones to the side and said, "A touchdown ain't the only thing you scoring tonight."
Aye. Hey, she probably slipped that tongue up. Hey, she probably put that tongue up on that earlobe too.
She spread her legs for the field goal.
Aye. Hey, y'all gonna get me in trouble, man.
Take a play. Say, oh, out of the game.
Hey,
get our car get burnt up at the stadium.
Hey, see, my boy got the shades on. He cool with it too. He already know the deal.
He done hit it already.
He already know.
Hold up.
You know what he said?
So hold up.
You know what he's saying?
So basically what you're saying is Mullen pimping his wife out to get recruits.
Yeah, Mullen pimping his wife out to get recruits. You know what he's saying? I done hit already. Bring your sister next time, please. You getting boring. That's what he was saying. Like,
oh man.
I mean, just look at this, man. Look at that. Look, come on, man. That's their #1.
Hey, but you know, Jedi can hear everything we saying, right?
I know Jedi can hear everything we saying. He ain't paying no attention. Jedi can hear everything.
And look, he started laughing. That was the dead giveaway.
Hey, Jedi got us. Y'all see that? Y'all see that HD cam that Jedi got?
Look at Reggie. Look at Reggie.
I don't see him. What you got to put it up there? I don't see it.
Like y'all worrying about the wrong shit right now.
No, that's how y'all get on recruit. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. They gonna strip every win faster than she stripped her clothes off.
I think that's what's gonna happen. They're gonna flip Savion. I think that's what's gonna happen.
I don't know because she need a lot. She gonna need a lot of lemon juice to close that thing back up. Oh, that joke got a deep blue ocean now.
I would put many wife out to get a playoff spot.
King now.
Oh my god.
King now.
Hey, look how clear that. Y'all look how I'm sitting here. I'm not even a computer guy. And I'm sitting with Young Jedi. Young Jedi said, also, the webcam won't work. I said, the webcam will work. I said, you got to switch it to webcam.
Okay.
Huh? He said it won't work. I said, go search for the. Now I'm the computer dummy now, and he's the young guy. Let's check out. You got the. It's an Addison. It's Addison HD. He ain't scroll down far enough. He don't scroll. Oh, I found it. It's working. It worked. That's I'm so happy that he has everything but a mic, and I got
to get a playoff spot. Shit.
He has everything but a mic. I just got to send him a mic. Man. He has some headphones, but he got the whole setup, man. He got
I'm
gonna send it to you. He got the HP. He got the HP set up. He got the webcam. He got the
Cedric
gaming mouse and keyboard.
Gainesville edition.
Huh?
You say Cougars on campus, Gainesville edition.
Hey, what did Reggie just say? What Reggie just say?
He said, y'all contaminating that man's mind with this foolishness.
No, he's trying to get a scholarship there.
Nah, he talking about the comment before that one.
No, I'm saying young Jedi, he thinking about his scholarship in 3 more years.
Oh, you talking about pimp? You say y'all will pimp out Manny's wife to get a playoff spot.
No, he wouldn't. I wouldn't. Now Manny did that. I don't even know if his wife cute. Is she cute? I ain't never seen her.
I ain't never seen her either.
Yeah, I ain't never seen her.
I'm gonna search it right. Let me see if I can find her.
Well, hell, hey, I'm just gonna say this to Reg. I married a Jamaican, so that's a no-go.
And I'm actually just him, man. I'm Jamaican, but listen, if she fine enough, I'll give her a little bit of Rastafari.
No, not the Wagwan, my guys.
I give her a little Ross, man.
Not the Aki.
Yeah,
Saltfish.
I don't think we get no recruits.
You can't find her?
Well, I'll find her, but I don't think we get no recruits.
She look that bad, man.
I ain't trying to say that.
Hey, put the picture up.
I ain't trying to say that, man.
This at least make Reggie Day. We got to make Reggie Day. We've been killing Reggie. We got to at least make Reggie Day, man. Put the picture up, man.
Yeah, we ain't getting no recruits.
Put the picture up, though, because we got to make Reggie. We've been killing Reggie. Reggie is a sport for this shit, man.
No, I need a close-up.
Reggie would be the perfect day to. What the hell? No, we ain't getting no recruit. No. Is she chewing tobacco?
Yeah,
she got a mouth full of snuff.
Yeah, we ain't getting no recruit.
She got a mouth like her husband. Oh my God.
She look like she lie a lot.
Let me get this off here before I get a hit put out on me.
Oh my! No, you gotta find a better picture. It gotta be a better picture of her than that, man. It got to be that. No, I think she had a wisdom teeth pull.
We just lost 10 recruits.
She had a wisdom teeth pull. No, she had a wisdom teeth pull, man. She had a wisdom teeth pull, man.
Let me see if I can find any better ones.
Oh my God.
Damn, she got a bigger dick. She got a bigger dick than Nate Robinson.
Yeah, she look. Yo, I'm saying I would marry Dan Mullenwhite before I sleep with her. That's why Manny going through problems right now. He got to go home and lay next to that everywhere.
Yeah, look like she be whooping his ass.
You think he punched on a
I'm
jaw?
gonna stop.
Why a jaw big like that?
I'm gonna stop because I'm incriminating myself right now.
I ain't incriminating my damn self.
Yeah, they not showing no more pictures either.
If you ugly, UGLY, you ain't got no alibi.
Hey, man, you don't never take her out of nothing? Dang.
Hey, would you? Would you?
Would you? I don't want no part of this.
He told me he don't want no parts of it.
They have like 30 balls a year.
Oh,
you know what?
For real though, why is only one picture?
One picture. Reggie, y'all win that one, bro. Y'all win that one. Shit, Nick Saban wife probably look better.
Oh, I found another one.
Oh, please tell me this one better. Please tell me this one better. Please tell us better. Come on, man. Come on, man. We gotta do better. Come on, man. Come on, man. Come on, man. You gotta. I can't see. I can't see that. You gotta click on. I can't see. I can't see it. Oh my God.
You need to take her to a buffet or something.
Buffet? Listen here, man. She eat a whole cow and won't gain no, bro.
Nah, she'll eat it.
You know what she belong at? You know what? I know where she's from. She's from Tallahassee. That's a North Florida girl right there. She's from Tallahassee. He married her in Tallahassee.
Nah, she ain't from North Florida. I don't think she's from Florida at all.
No, she from North Florida. I live in Tallahassee, bro. She from North Florida, bro. She from Weewall, Hitchcock, one of them little towns like that. But yeah, she from
Reggie tripping, man.
She look like a pair cake Swiss.
Oh my God. Man.
Fuck no, Reggie. Oh my God. I promise you, I will not ask C2Y to post the pictures.
Oh shit.
I'm gonna let y'all know this right now.
Hey.
When I go down to the game and Manny send them boys to come get me, it's Zoe's fault.
I tell you what, I ain't worried about him. He gotta worry about his damn job. Shit, he gotta worry about it. I'm
shit.
Cool. Me and Ed Reed, I'm cool. I talk to Ed every time I'm down. I'm cool. I'm good. I'll be right up in the damn club.
I can already see it now. They're gonna run down upon me. You know you don't messed up, right?
Bruh, Reggie got me on here crying right now. She like a pair of K-Swiss.
Oh man.
A pair of K-Swiss that got more dents than Nate Robinson in that boxing match Saturday.
Man, Nate. I don't see so many memes. I don't see so many people make so many videos, man. It's crazy.
Nah, y'all seen the meme they got out about him right now?
Oh, I seen too many.
Remember the show The Fresh Prince?
Yeah.
Remember when Trevor was finna propose to Hillary?
Yeah.
And he bungee jumped?
Oh God.
So they got his sound bite talking about some Hillary, will you marry? And right when old boy hit him and he hit the ground, and that's the sound bite that they got as for him hitting the ground. Then everybody, you know how they were looking like, and everybody looking around, and then you hear Will Smith say, pardon me if I'm wrong, but I don't think he's supposed to hit the ground like that.
Oh man, somebody say she looked like club security.
Damn.
Oh my God. Don't open up a can of worms tonight.
Hey, I'm just saying, T2Y, you need backup.
I think I'm gonna have to watch the games at home now. Oh man.
Hell to the no. Oh man.
I can see it now. As soon as I walk through the gate, Jalen Phillips don't tackle me. That's for Manny, bitch.
Hey, nah, you might have to worry. Nah, he ain't gonna tackle. He might grab your face first.
Oh man. He might pull my hair down.
Yeah.
Oh, it do go down to your chin.
Hey, then you gonna hear the ref 15-yard penalty.
Oh, man. So the link in the chat.
Oh man.
I still want to get his take on North Carolina losing and going up in the rankings.
How North Carolina lose and go up, but when we win, we go down.
Up in the rankings. That's what I want to ask you. What's your feelings on North Carolina losing and then win? We go down.
I had to switch. My battery went dead on my other phone. I had to switch phones. Well, on North Carolina, you said, "What's my opinion on North Carolina?"
Yeah, they basically Notre Dame beat them by 14.
I don't care.
I'm saying, I don't care. I said this today on my show, man. You know why I don't care? This is why I don't care. Because we're not gonna get in no matter what. We're not gonna get in. So my focus really is on basically on your theory. My focus is on your theory. We have to be no matter if we get in or not. Every team we play from here on out, we gotta destroy. I don't care about North Carolina. I don't care about Notre Dame. I don't care about Clemson. I care about how we finish this season. And I truly believe if we would have played Notre Dame, we would have got up for that game and beaten them by 4 touchdowns. I believe that. We would have beat Notre Dame because we would have got up for that game. And Brian Kelly, one thing about Brian Kelly is anybody who knows him, he's not a pressure coach. He folds under pressure. I mean, him and the Georgia Bulldogs got a lot of common. You know what I'm saying? Like they truly fold under pressure. So like I don't care about North Carolina. I would like to beat them by 5 touchdowns. I would like to beat Duke by 10 touchdowns. But no, I just want to end the season like even I want to end the season with doubt in their head when they pick Notre Dame. Because the ACC is Notre Dame's bitches. Okay, so I just want to see them put doubt in their head, and the way that Miami puts doubt in their head is Manny Diaz got to get away from that woman for a couple weeks, you know what I'm saying, and ship her home or whatever vet she came from. Got to get away from her and start focusing more on football. Like I said, y'all look at Manny this year. Manny gained weight, man. Manny got lazy. Manny has gotten lazy, bro, and we got to handle business. We just got to handle business, man. We just got to handle business. This week here, like I said, I say 42-14, and to me that's achievable. I'm not saying 56-3 or nothing like that. I'm like 42-14. I'm not giving a score prediction, but I don't want to see nothing worse. I don't want to see nothing better than that. You see what I'm saying? I said this earlier. I think you heard me say it, T2. I know Young Jedi heard me say it. People keep blaming recruits, right? People keep blaming recruits, right? Now you just think about it. We have had with the past 5 years only one class outside of the top 25. Only one, right? All of our kids that we recruited would have went to Power 5 schools, right? Now, our head coach has never coached in a Power 5 conference. I mean, as a head coach, right? So that makes him a 2-star recruit. Our offensive coordinator has never been an offensive coordinator, and I'm not counting Auburn because Cuz Mal is on call plays. So he's a 2-star recruit. Our defensive coordinator comes from Louisiana Tech. He's a 2-star recruit. We have 2-star recruits coaching 4 and 5-star recruits. You see what I'm saying? Our talent level with our coaches don't match the talent level with our players, and that's a problem. And I'm a Manny fan.
So basically what you're saying is the talent level for these recruits outmatches the coaching.
Yeah.
The coaching level for them.
Look at the pedigree. Like I said, Rhett Lashley came from where? SMU, right? Where did Blake Baker come from?
Was it? Don't tell me. Oh shit! I know of some school in Louisiana.
Louisiana Tech.
Yeah.
All right. Where did Manny come from?
Temple, really, but it was really my.
No, as a head coach, nowhere.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So our talent at players outmatches our talent. When we got Jimmy Johnson came from Oklahoma State. You see what I'm saying? Howard Snellenberg came from the NFL. You see what I'm saying? Dennis Erickson came from the NFL. Anytime we had great coaches, they always had great pedigrees.
But did Snellenberger have some kind of have some kind of a high school coaching behind him too down there in Miami?
Yeah, but he came from NFL though. He was NFL coach.
Oh,
Yeah,
man.
with the
That's all I'm
Dolphins,
saying.
right?
What I mean is, none of these coaches on our staff, none of them have coached at Power 5. Not even Rump. Rump came from high school. So, as a coaching pedigree, right? As a coaching pedigree, our recruits outmatch our coaches.
And that's a problem.
So, and they're taking on the personality of our coaches. Our coaches come out lethargic and look old, and that's how they come out.
So
And I like me. I can say I'm a Manny fan, big Manny fan, but it's time to start criticizing.
So how do you think we should fix the situation then?
All right, my opinion, right? As much as I don't like Blake Baker, the reason why it's hard to get rid of Blake is Blake. You see, that's why I say people have to go down to the campus. People got to go into these meeting rooms, these boardrooms. I've been into a lot of them. I've talked to a lot of people. The one reason why they won't get rid of Blake is because Blake is the biggest, he's the largest in history of being able to get donors in Miami history. Like the donors love him.
Money talk.
So you can't get rid of Blake James because the donors love him. But what you can do is you can say, okay, Blake, we ain't firing you. But man, Blake is not going to be your security, Blake.
I'm telling you, Blake gonna get an extension.
If you do not, and I got to give it to Blake, two hires back to back, he gave, I'm gonna say at least 75% of the fans what they wanted. 2 hires back to back. Mark Rick, 75% of the fans wanted him. Manny Diaz, 75% of the fans wanted him. So he gave the fans what they wanted. In return, they didn't give him what he paid them for. And I can't blame him for that. See, people want to blame Blake Baker and say, he gave you what you wanted.
You mean Blake James?
Yeah, Blake James. He gave you what you wanted. I think I was the only one, I don't say only one, but I was the only one vocally disgusted with the Mark Rick hire. Before he got fired from Georgia, when I started hearing the rumors, I said, I put a video out. I promise you, I'll find it and put it back up. I said, if Mark Rick get fired from Georgia, please God, Miami don't hire him because he would destroy the program. I watched what he did at Georgia. I watched him lose to the Gamecocks when they had Lou Holtz and washed up Steve Spurrier. Okay. I watched Missouri go into the SEC East twice, back to back, their first 2 years and win the SEC East championship. One year they lost 4 games in a row to give it to Missouri. So I'm like, no, I did not want Rick. That's when I wanted Cristobal.
I wanted Cristobal and Butch Davis were being thrown around too.
I ain't want Butch Davis, but I told you I ain't want my own ex-girlfriend to leave me and slept with somebody else try to come back.
I ain't gonna speak on Butch Davis.
I mean, it's personal to me, man. I watch the players cry. If people don't go back and look at the video when he left and he didn't tell them he was leaving, when you look at the hurt and pain that Andre Johnson and Ed Reed them face, they won that national championship alone just off the fact that Butch Davis left. Those guys were hurt. Go back and look, bro. How I tell people, go back and look. Those guys were hurt. As a matter of fact, I haven't seen Butch Davis and Ed Reed take a picture since.
Yeah, I ain't really like how he left Miami. Cause it's like, oh, you on the up and up with a college school, a college team, and some NFL team step in and be like, okay, we finna throw this bag at you. Oh, I'm finna go. The hell with the players. The hell with Miami.
Nah, but see,
people would have respected it if he would have did it that way. That's not how he did it.
Yeah, I mean,
What he said,
the bag, but he could have at least had
no, what he said was, "I'm not going nowhere."
Yeah, he said that the year before.
No, he told them that. You know, he told them when Cleveland was coming after him, when the Browns were coming after him, he told the players he's not going anywhere. Y'all ain't got nothing to worry about.
But
And
then
then
a year later, he up and leave.
No, he left then.
Saban did.
He left a few days later. He had a meeting with the players when Cleveland made him that offer. He had a meeting with the players, and he told the players he wasn't leaving. And a few days, at least Lane Kiffin was snuck out of town. He snuck out. He had a meeting, and then he just snuck out.
Nah, they just would have left him at the airport.
Butch told the players he's not going nowhere. I'll be back. We're gonna win a championship. And he left.
Hold up, Miami.
Look at Cam Red. Cam Red said Miami should feel fortunate they dodged Notre Dame last
Man, miss me with that bullshit.
Why you be posting?
Oh, my bad.
Answer this question. Why do you post
my bad.
Why do you post so many?
You know what they come in here for. They want their 15 seconds of fame, so I get.
Don't get this here, man. I'm not all these unintelligent. Listen here, man. You got more Hurricane fans on your channel to worry about posting unintelligent question about child molesting schools.
But my
only thing Notre Dame would beat Miami.
I expect Miami fans to give this joker hell.
But listen, I'm about to give it to him. The only way Notre Dame would beat Miami if we had a bunch of 6-year-olds playing and y'all priests molested our little kids before the game.
Okay. that was a Nate Robinson knockout.
Pedophiles. Do they not know the archdiocese? And I can pull it up for you. Do you know the archdiocese? Now, since it's a Catholic school, I'm a school you on your archdiocese. Do you know the archdiocese right now said that he did not know that pedophilia was illegal?
Wow.
You want me to sing you the link? I'll sing you the link. So anytime we talk about Notre gang banging little kids, that's what we talk about. Okay?
Nah,
y'all worse than Sandusky. Bro, this has been going on for thousands of years, man. Those Catholic priests sleeping with little boys. They don't sleep with little girls, they always choose little boys. So you can't say nothing to me. Plus, y'all ain't won a championship since 87, 88. Miss me. And last time we played y'all, we still scoring. And Malik Rozier had a Hall of Fame game.
Why you think they want to play us? That's exactly why they want to play us. Last time they came in here ranked number 3, we embarrassed their ass.
Yes, sir.
And then embarrassed ourselves at the end of the season.
I cried that pig game, man. I couldn't hold it in. That was horrible.
But I mean, like Notre Dame, like for real, bro. Like, and this is what gets me. I'm just gonna flat out say this, and like I said, I don't care. I speak my mind. Whether people like me or not, I'm controversial. You know what I'm saying? South Bend, Indiana, one of the most racist states in the country, one of the most racist cities in the country. They do not like black people, so I don't understand why black. Listen, I can see the South because I can see going to Alabama. You know why? Because black people still live in Alabama, born, raised, bred in Alabama. My wife's uncle was Ernie Shavers. He almost knocked Ali's ass out. Go look at the fight. They were born in Alabama, moved to Ohio.
Yeah, she loved me. Okay. Who was your team? She loved me.
So when you look at Southern teams, right, I can understand going to teams like Auburn, going to teams like Alabama, going to teams like Georgia or South Carolina, because there are so many black people in the South and they still want to represent their state in this. But why would a black kid from the South or New York or anywhere outside of Chicago go to Notre Dame? When you know anybody ever, I told somebody one time, anybody ever watched Sons of Anarchy? When they were talking to that Irish guy, he was like, "Well, why you don't want a black person in this SOA?" He said, "Because the hatred is deep." Okay, that was real. I'm speaking for a long time. Now that's one school. That's one school. If I had a son,
Everybody else.
if my son chose Notre Dame, I'll walk on stage. I'd let that. I'll walk. I'm not going to no games. I'm rooting against you, son. Every time you play, I'm rooting against you.
I'll be like, son, you're lucky on with your injury on you.
Yeah, listen. I have so much hate. I dislike the Gators just because they stopped playing us. I don't hate there's only one team that I hate in all of sports, and that's Notre Dame. Okay?
Go put it back.
Catholic versus convicts. So you basically call a bunch of young black kids convicts, but you put a young black kid in a suit and tie. He's a Catholic. Those were Baptist players. Okay? They weren't Catholic. They were Baptist. Okay? They just played for a Catholic school. Okay.
Well, meanwhile, while you talking about convicts versus Catholics, y'all got convicts running up and down your hallways raping little boys.
Nah, see, I changed it. They called it convicts. They called it the Catholic versus convicts. I called it convicts versus pedophiles. You know what I'm saying?
But question. Wasn't the KKK started in Indiana?
Oh, hell no. That shit was started down south. I ain't even going to get them that much. They wouldn't have been smart enough in Indiana. They wouldn't have been smart enough in Indiana to start no KKK, man. I'm
finna search that up right now.
Well, you say Notre Dame ain't get a bag, they get a.
What is that?
I ain't finna repeat that. We got kids on the lot. We got young Jedi on
Oh, shoot that ass up.
Yeah, they started in Tennessee.
I knew that. No, I ain't talking about Indiana.
Pulaski, Tennessee.
I wonder when Notre Dame recruits these players. Do they ask these players if they have little brothers and bring their little brothers on the trip?
Hell no. Hell no.
If you got a big sister, you can't come to our school.
Well, I got a little sister can't come. Do you have a little brother that might be playing Pop Warner? Oh yes, bring him on the trip.
Hey, young Jedi. So that means if you go to Notre Dame, you better call me. Young Jedi, if you go to Notre Dame, you better call me ASAP.
Call you. I'm not letting young Jedi go to Notre Dame. Have you call? Listen, man. I'll call young Jedi mama right now. Crazy, they ain't going no damn no crazy hell. Nah, we ain't doing. Young Jedi, let them know we ain't even doing that. We ain't doing that. We ain't doing that.
We ain't forget about Joe Partner, man.
You know what though? That was one thing, right? That was Sandusky, and he right about that. We can't forget about Sandusky, right? But
you can't put that on Joe Paterno, though.
Yes, you can, because he knew what was going on and he let it go. He knew what was going on and he let it go. But this is what I mean by Notre Dame. This is what I mean by the Irish. You go look it up right now. In 2017, they had the largest priest bust. I think it was like almost like 700 priests in the United States of America got indicted for child molestation.
I remember that. It was on the news. It was on CNN.
Okay. But you want to, hey, at least we fight each other equally. You call us thugs, we fight each other equally. You know what I'm saying? Just saying. Like, I hate Notre Dame, bro. I hate Notre Dame, and I hate the fact that that NBC continues to sponsor, or ABC continues to sponsor this pedophilia. Listen here, man. They call my enemy drug dealers and this and that, but you notice they never put nothing out about the pedophilia that goes on with the Catholic priests. And Notre Dame has that is the number one Catholic school in the country. Like, imagine you telling your son, because I went to Columbia University to spend a weekend when I was in New York. Could you imagine? Because they do, you know how they do those things, the college trips and stuff like that. I was in the 9th grade. Could you imagine you sending your son in the 9th grade to Notre Dame to do a sleepover?
Oh God.
Ain't happening here.
No. I'm just being, and Notre Dame fan can be mad at me all you want to. But listen here, we get this drug deal. I would rather sniff coke, smoke crack, shoot heroin, took crystal meth, all that before I sleep with a baby boy. So you can say whatever you want to say. Bottom of the food chain, Notre Dame. Bottom of the food chain.
Oh man, no, I'm gonna wrap it up. I'm gonna wrap it up, man. I got to get ready for work.
Hey, T2, I see the belt.
Yeah.
I like that.
It's not. You got to get a bigger duck, man. I mean ibis.
Oh no, that's the biggest thing. That's the biggest they come. That's the biggest. But that bitch thick as hell. It's real thick. But I got some designs going around it. But that's the thickest. That's a thick one. It's like metal. If you hear it, I got one right here. Look
at Reggie. He's selling out again.
See, that's it right there. See how thick it is.
Yeah, Reggie's selling out again, so.
What is it?
Kellen Winslow.
That's one person. Oh, he said Kellen Winslow. Okay. All right. At least, listen here, man. Chris Lee sleeping with little girls at the high school. That ain't that what he got fired for? Didn't he get fired from his high school for sleeping with like 5 14-year-old girls? Huh? Oh, we're not going to talk about y'all death row inmates.
I think
you mean the one that hung himself?
I think Penn State should have got the death penalty, to be honest with you.
Listen here, man. At least Kellen Winslow did what he did when he was all the way in California. We always do Kellen. When Kellen Winslow said, "I'm a soldier," we knew that motherfucker was crazy right there. We knew he was crazy. As soon as he said that shit, that motherfucker was crazy. So, I mean, you can have Kellen Winslow, but bro, y'all, how your whole football team steal laptops? When they give them to you, stupid. The whole football team stole their own laptops. Like they gave you the laptops, you still stole them. Yeah, one guy with 8 counts of first-degree murder. He killing people while he in college. While he in college, he had 2 bodies and winning football games. Like Aaron Hernandez was killing people in college, man. He was Freddy Krueger in college.
Oh, don't mention the quarterback that's holier than thou was up there slapping women in clubs.
Oh, yeah. Hey, slapping women. I think he was sleeping with the boys too, man.
Reggie say he a thief too.
Yeah, pretty much, Reggie. You just incriminated yourself.
Even him.
But, hey, Reggie, it's different from being a thief and stealing your own rims off your car. Like that's what they do. They stole their own laptop.
Look at that young Jedi tripping.
They stole their own laptop.
Hey, it's like me saying, "Oh, T2, I like this ring, but let me put this in my pocket."
Yo, hey, young Jedi. Now, young Jedi.
Yeah.
Make them boys. Now I done got you a laptop, a webcam, a gaming keyboard, a gaming mouse, and I'm gonna send you a ring. I'm gonna make them boys send you something. Matter of fact, I got the ring right here. I'm about to send you. I'm about to show it to you. I'm about to send you this ring too now. So I'm gonna send you a ring, young Jedi. Here we go, young Jedi. Young Jedi. I'm gonna send you this right here, young Jedi. You want that one?
Yeah.
You want that one?
Yeah, that one look fine.
I got you. Tell T2 why you want something.
Hey, so how young is young Jedi?
13, 14. Young Jedi started coming on my channel when he was 11 years old. I think him and his stepdad. He started coming on my channel.
I didn't want to say this before T2Y get out. Hey, young Jedi, keep your mindset, man. You smart, man. I respect that.
Young Jedi started coming on my channel. Him and his stepfather, he was like 11, right?
So I said, I'm gonna do a little show with Young Jedi. I gave him the name. As I gave him the name, Young Jedi. I was like, the first day, I said, dude, Young Jedi. He a Jedi. I was go damn Luke Skywalker or something. So he went missing in action half of last year, then he came back later. But this year he was in every chat. And I think a couple weeks ago, we was on a live stream and he said his phone kept cutting. I said, why do you use your laptop? He said, I don't. He had a school laptop, but he didn't have his own laptop. So I said, you know what, man? If I get some donations tonight, I'm gonna buy you a laptop. And we didn't get no donations. And what we did right then and there, I said, fuck it, I don't care about donations. We went right there, bought him a laptop. Show him your keyboard. Show him your keyboard.
Hey,
show
that's
him your
straight right there.
Show him your mouse. Got him a gaming mouse. Got him a gaming keyboard. Got him an HP. Got him an HP laptop. And got him a webcam because he earned it. He came on the channel every single Saturday that I'm on. On Monday I'm on. He came on. He hosted the channel, and he hosted it from a phone. So I said, nah, we not listen to him, man. So what was it? Last week we ordered it.
Yeah.
We ordered it last week. It was supposed to get shipped to his house, and they shipped it to my house. So I had to ship it to him. And it is what it is because he earned it. When you put in work, he put in work. He earned it. So it's not like I gave him nothing. He worked for it.
But my question is, so how are you the bad guy? Why are you the bad guy?
Because I speak my mind. I'm gonna tell you why. Wholesome one shitted on me. I'll just be honest with you. Wholesome one shitted on me when he started going live. When I was live, he knew it. Him and Mark Rogers were trying to plot against me, and I spoke out against it. Paul stole T2Y's idea. T2Y didn't say nothing. I told T2Y, don't worry about it, I got it. And I called Paul out for that. Why you in their business? It don't matter. T2Y, my little brother. Fuck that. Uncle Lou hung up on he talked shit about Young Jedi. I hung up on my little homie and I called him and cursed him out. You know what I'm saying? So I'm the bad guy because I'm not afraid of nothing or nobody. So when you are black and on YouTube, they want you to be humble. They want you to humble yourself because if you notice, and I like me Uncle Lou, okay, but he talks about everybody and can say whatever he wants to say, and everybody good with it. But when you go back at him, then you the bad guy. Like the other day, he put a video out when he talked shit about Kane Shade's uncle for no reason. Kane Shade's uncle had just came on and gave him all the praise in the world. And he said he made a little comment saying, I remember when Kane Shade uncle used to put out decent videos. Well, really not that decent, fucked up, but he still put out videos. But it's not like riding a bike. You know what I'm saying? You can't just bro, that's your full-time job. Your only job is YouTube. But the only way it makes you feel better about yourself is shitting on other people. You pay TikTok test $10 a week. TikTok just got paid $10 a week to do the traffic report. $10 a week.
Oh, you fired. He got fired.
He got fired because he overslept.
But my thing is though, like I've been following you for a minute, bro, and it's like, bro, after everything I done seen you do, and after everything you done been through to be the way you at now, like how can anybody come at you? Oh, you're the bad guy. How can anybody point their finger? Oh, you're the bad guy because you said this, or you're the bad guy because you did this. But it's like they come at me, and I'm like, man, that's big homie. Like, bro, you come at him a certain way, the energy you give out, he gonna give it right back to you.
That's all it is. They're not used to that. I gave away every season ticket for 2 straight years.
Like hell, bro, you even hooked me up.
I gave you some tickets.
Nah, remember when you gave me the link to Miss Monica?
Oh yeah,
hurricane chains.
Yeah.
But I'm like, brother, you ain't have to do that.
I tell you what, this one right here, people don't gotta believe me or nothing. People don't have to believe me. It's the only one that'll never get sold, right? You know why? Because you know who bought this one from me? You know who bought this one from me?
Who?
And I went to go pick it up, and I got the certificate of authenticity. You know who bought this one from me? Ray Lewis, Ed Reed, Jonathan Vilma, Charles Farms, and Samson Moss. They bought this one for me because they seen me give 35 of them away. So they bought me a real one.
It's funny you mentioned Ray Lewis. I just seen him the other day.
Ray almost beat me up. And Charles Farms. I took Ray Lewis. You don't remember when Ray did the thing with Colin Kaepernick? And I took that jersey off my wall and I threw it on the ground and I stepped on it. And Charles said, Charles Farms, you know what Charles Farms is, right? 2-time national championship, Miami Hurricane defensive back. He said,
Yeah.
Ray want to talk to you, man. So we meet up in Club Live. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you, I ain't scared of nobody. I ain't scared of motherfucker. So we up in Club Live, up in Dolphin Stadium, up in the Rock, right? So we in that he's like, so why you threw my thing on the ground and stepped on my? I was like, this first time I met him. I was like, I threw it on the ground because that's the bullshit you did, man. You lied about, you know what I'm saying? You wasn't praying, you took a knee with them. How the fuck you gonna tell me what I did? Hey, he stood up, I was like, but it looked like you took a knee with Why that man took all the face out my boy? Well, Ray punked me out.
Hell no.
Man, this had muscles on top of muscles, bro. Hey, I was like, oh my, please don't let the man die across the table and beat my ass up in here. But
Reggie said all he would have did was snitch on you.
No, he would have beat my ass, then snitched on me. I didn't want neither one. But at the same time, I give all that to Kane Shade because Kane Shade's got my feet on the ground in Miami. 786 got my feet on the ground in Miami. And people can say what they want to say about Streeter. Streeter will tell you, he said it on my show. I got his feet on the ground doing Miami Hurricane videos. He said it on my show. I told him for years to do Hurricane videos and he wouldn't do them. Because it's not about me. It's not just about me. I don't care. It's not just about me. But so many people are in. I guess I was the first one to do it. The first one to do them live, period, point blank. And it was never about money until I seen white guys making money and I wasn't. And I spoke on it and they didn't like that. And every YouTuber out here, and I even said to T2Y, listen, man. And the only reason I don't mess with T2Y too much because T2Y got 14 little daughters. I'll leave T2Y alone. He got 14 daughters. Yeah, man. When you got 4 daughters, you got 14. I got 2 daughters. That means I got 12. Like, them girls keep every damn thing I got. But I feel like if you're doing Miami Hurricane videos, right? If you're doing Hurricane videos, except for T2Y, and T2Y, I give him a pass because he got 4 daughters and a wife. So it's a little harder.
I bring them to the game with me too.
Yeah, but I mean, it's a lot harder for you to be able to afford that shit if you're not making money. You see what I'm saying? It is. It's expensive. It's expensive for me going by myself, and I make $35 an hour. It's expensive for me going by myself. But at the same time, I understand his situation. But for all these Hurricane YouTubers, Paul, Scoop on you, the wholesome one, anybody but Coop, because Coop I didn't understand. Coop has a lot of illnesses. I didn't understand a lot Coop was going through. Like Coop goes through a lot physically. And that's why he don't travel a lot. But most of these Hurricanes, but Coop also gives back to the school. And I can screenshot people shit of that. But all these YouTubers that make this money on University of Miami and don't get no money back to the school, then all you're doing is robbing from your own kids.
Pretty much.
That's serious.
Pretty much all the money I make on YouTube go right back into the channel.
I mean, but like I say, but you even if it don't go back, if it goes to your family, it's a little bit different because you got 4 daughters. Bro, listen here, man. I'm 44. I started doing these videos when I was 30, 39, 38. Well, my daughters were, you know what I'm saying? They was up there. It's a little different. That's why you the only one I really give a pass to. Paul Scoop on you. I mean, I ain't got nothing against Paul Scoop on you, but It's not Paul Scoop on you. It's Paul Scoop on 2.7 Sports.
You mean more like Paul Scoop on? I'm watching Zoe Channel with a fake account and then go back and report it for myself or claim it for myself.
That and 2.7. You know what solidified me? I'm gonna let you go, but you know what solidified me? And anybody can go look at it. Go look at the 2 videos that I did head to head with Cam Underwood from Mark Rogers. Go look at them. And guess what? Them the highest 2 rated videos in Mark Rogers history. Y'all don't notice Mark Rogers' views have went down since I stopped going on his show. No disrespect to the host of one. They had like 25 people in the chat today.
Hold on.
So, I mean, because
let me show you something, though.
People want energy, man.
Let me show you something. Let me show you. A lot of people don't show homage, but you don't know what goes on behind the scene. This is Paul's channel, right?
Uh-huh.
Now, if you go down to his keywords, the words that he used when you search for these keys you'll find his channel.
Uh-huh.
You got Kane's All Access, Mark Roger TV, Alonzo 1219.
Bro, that's not. He didn't put that there though.
Oh, he put that there. Just like he could put this here, I could put it on mine too. Everything he got here, I could put it on mine, and I could get views off.
What broke me out is even the people that I don't like, I got all of them on my channel, and I subscribe to everybody. What got me with Paul. Let me tell you what got me with Paul.
And you see this tool that I'm using right now?
Uh-huh.
It tells me how many views he's got this month. It tells me how many subscribers he's got in the past 30 days. Everything.
So go look up mine.
Videos, everything.
Go look up mine. See what I got.
So basically, in other words, what you saying, T2Y, he basically put Zoe channel on his. So if anybody look up Alonzo 1219,
his channel gonna pop up.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's not paying homage. That's not paying homage. What that's doing is
see, you don't have no tags.
Oh, no.
Exactly.
You need to put some tags up there.
No.
I don't have to.
So you trying to get to 30 million subscribers, man. You need to do that.
So,
huh?
I made my own banner a couple days ago. It wasn't that good, but I put it on my YouTube channel. But I made my own little custom banner.
How many subscribers I got in the last week or two?
It goes the last 30 days.
How many I got in the last 30 days?
150.
All right.
Hey, Young Jedi.
Yeah.
Send me your link to your YouTube. I'll follow.
Yeah, this YouTube is hard to get to. Hey, Young Jedi, you got to put some numbers behind that, Young Jedi. You got to put some numbers behind that, Young Jedi.
That's what I'm saying. Most of these dudes that be on this YouTube stuff, you never know who's using your name to get views and all that.
But that's not paying homage.
Never pay you no respect.
That's not paying homage. Paying homage is what I did when Kane Shades, when me and Kane Shades was even beefing, or what I did with Uncle Lou. Like me and Uncle Lou beef, but what I say, he's still one of the greatest college YouTubers ever. That's paying homage. Paying homage is being honest, whether or not you like somebody or not. That's paying homage. So even if whether or not I like Uncle Lou or not, I can't take away what he's done for the culture of YouTube college football. You know what I'm saying? That's paying homage. I'm the first motherfucker to do college football live. You know who paid homage to me? You know who paid? You know who was paying homage? You know who paid homage to me? Coach Coop. And I wasn't expecting it. You already said. Did you hear what Coop said, T2I?
Yeah.
This shit brought me to tears. That's the first person ever to go on a live show and say some shit like that about me. Coach Coop flat out said, he said, I've had and nobody in the chat asked me. He said, I've had people in the chat ask me, what made me decide to do Miami Hurricane videos? Why did I decide to do Miami Hurricane videos? Well, I'm gonna answer this. I'm gonna answer for you guys. the number one reason why I decided to do Miami Hurricane videos was because Hurricane Zone. I was like, what? That's paying homage. You didn't have to do that. Coach Coop right there with me subscribers and make way more money than me. Way more. Way more. He didn't have to do that.
Yeah, Panama Jack, he is passionate about it.
I mean, he didn't have to do that. Coach Coop don't need my platform. Coach Coop platform is bigger than mine. I got more subscribers, but he make more money. I'd rather take less subscribers. I'll take 5,000 less subscribers with the money he make. Because Coop be getting the bag, boy. But you know what he did one night? I couldn't move my computer. That joker mirrored my computer. And he hold my computer up.
Hold up.
But you can show me how to do them tags. When you get off the phone, if you got a few seconds, hit me up and show me how to do them tags before you go. Because if I don't get it tonight, you know what's gonna happen? I won't get it tomorrow.
It's gonna be a whole month.
Yeah, so you might before when you hang up the phone, call me right there and show me what I'm doing.
Hold up. Did you just say Jake Garcia? Hold up. Let me see.
Jake Garcia is not coming to Miami, man. Stop it.
Yeah, he decommitted from USC, but he ain't coming to Miami.
He decommitted from USC to get USC to throw some more money at him.
Nah, USC had picked up 2 other quarterbacks in their class, so I can see they did that.
You know he'll be smart to go?
Miami?
No. No.
It'll be great for him to go.
No, he would not.
Alabama.
No, we're not. No. Y'all missing the whole point. UCLA with Chip Kelly.
Man, we need to come to Miami.
You're not hearing what I said. What would be the smart thing for him to do would be go UCLA with Chip Kelly.
You say that because of the offense he run?
Yep.
With that the RPO.
Jake Garcia will fucking destroy that offense. Listen, I'm a Miami fan, but I gotta be a realist. You wanna come and go 20 to 20 and kick field goals, come to Miami. You want to score a touchdown?
Hold on, man.
And that would be don't like this. I'm really honest about Miami, but it's okay.
Hey, well, let me go. Well, I tell you what, let me go ahead and pay homage then. Nah, so what solidified you with me is when you broke 3 news stories. And all 3 of them, I was on your live when you did it. The first one is when you broke your story about Manny Diaz when he was getting on the jet.
No, that was second. That was third. I thought it was second or third one. My first one was the Mark Rick.
Oh no, I'm talking about with me because I work on weekends and you be on weekends.
Okay, I got you.
So I can't really watch your show live like I want to. But yeah, the first one was with Manny Diaz getting on the jet going to Temple.
Nobody knew he was on the way to Temple, man. Everybody called me a liar.
The second one was when you had 786 Canes on the phone, and 786 was telling you that Blake James was considering Alonzo Highsmith to be the chief of staff.
Uh-huh.
The third one, which is the most important one, and just so happened I jumped on because my notification went to buzzing, is when you reported when Kobe Bryant died.
Yeah, that was my biggest one. And most people don't think I broke that story. I broke that story before I broke that story before ESPN. People call me a lot. Go look at the algorithm.
I don't see that Jake Garcia story nowhere.
Yeah,
because as soon as you broke it, even when I'm live with you, even I went and I'm like, hold up, Kobe Bryant.
Nobody couldn't find it.
I'm like, how the hell he dead? He was just in Philadelphia.
Nobody couldn't find it. Nobody couldn't find it for the first 5 minutes I was talking about it.
So yeah, when you
know how I got that though? I went to a YouTube seminar in California, and I met a guy that worked for TMZ, and TMZ couldn't break it at the time, so he asked his boss, "Can I break it?" His boss said, "Go ahead and give it to him."
Yeah, Jake Garcia did not decommit.
Now my first big story that I broke was when the guy called me and told me that they just had a meeting with Mark Rick, and they told Mark Rick if he didn't fire his son by the end of the year, that he would lose his job. And I heard them in the background talking. They had just got out of the meeting. He said, "You can go live with it right now. You don't have to believe me. You can go live, but you don't have to go live." I said, "Nah, I believe you. I went live. I met the guy before. I went live with everybody called me live."
I remember when you went live with that one, but the one that I remember when Miami was considering getting Mark Rick, and the first thing came out your mouth, I don't agree with it.
Bro, that was before he left Georgia. He was still in Georgia.
Yeah, you were like, I don't agree with it.
So people don't like me because I'm about to get off the phone. I gotta talk to you for a second. I gotta go to bed. People don't like me because I truly Kane Shays told me this, Uncle Nancy told me this, and 786 told me this. I will never ever introduce you to nobody, and I will never vouch for you if you don't pound the pavement. I pound the pavement, and I met my own people. I got my people say that's why I told you. That's why when you made that mistake, you better have made that mistake again. You never in your life. And if I wanted to hurt you, I wouldn't have said nothing to you. If I wanted to hurt your child, I wouldn't have said nothing to you. You never in your life ever mention a source's name.
All right.
Never.
Oh, and just know I'm still working on that interview for you.
All right.
Yeah, because when I talked to him last Friday, and I get it, I wouldn't talk neither if I just lost 55-34.
Hey, I'm gonna have to get off, y'all.
So
hey, hit me back, man. Hit me back real quick, like show me. I already got my shit set up. So hit me back real quick, like so you can show me what you're talking about, so I can do that.
All right.
Oh yeah,
hey man, love y'all. Hey, love y'all, man. Look, everybody in chat, even you, Reggie. I even love you, Reggie.
Hey, T2Y, before you get off, I need my shirt.
You need what?
I need my shirt.
What are you talking about?
Your Hammer Gang shirt.
I made those, but I didn't like the way they came out.
I
washed it like one time and it faded.
Well, stop buying them cheap ass damn shirts. All you gotta do is go down to the flea market in Miami.
Yeah, but to get them printed where they colored and everything and not just vinyl, it's an arm and a leg. Like,
if you go to the flea market in Miami.
Hey, well, check this out, T2Y.
Go to the flea market in Miami.
Check this out, T2Y.
And I got them done 5-6 years ago and they still got color.
Check this out. I support black-owned businesses. Whenever you get it right, let me know and I'll buy one from you. That's how much I support black-owned business.
Tom, I got some shit for sale right now. What you trying to do?
Hell, I support you too, Zoe.
Appreciate that, man.
Yeah, man. I got some old flyers here right now. Some old season ticket stuff, man. Shoot.
Nah, I'm waiting on you to come out with the whole guerrilla tactic shirt.
My girl about to kill me, man. I gotta go. I gotta go. My girl about to kill me, man. I gotta go.
Hey, but please let her tell you. Let her have you call me back so you can help me do this real quick. I can take 30 seconds. I just want to see what you're talking about.
I'll call you right now.
All right. Hey, love y'all. Y'all be safe, man.
All right, y'all. Much love. Peace, man. Be safe.
All right, boss. All right. Thank you everybody for coming through. If y'all ain't already hit that like button, hit it on the way out. Appreciate everybody. All right. Have a good night.
Represent T2Y. Represent T2Y. Show some love. Subscribe. We out.